Welcome to Fire Breathing Kittens, an actual play podcast. Every episode micro plot is a complete adventure with a beginning and an end that fits into the overarching macro plot of the whole season. Because they stand sturdily on their own, you can listen to these adventures in any order and can skip any you don't enjoy. Today, we are playing using the combat mechanics from a game called Reverse Beastmaster. It's our first time playing, so we might make some mistakes. If you enjoy these mechanics, you can find Reverse Beastmaster on rowanrookanddeckard.com and itch.io. Build your own Reverse Beastmaster character and play a game with friends. Speaking of friends, today we are joined by Liana Lazuli.
Hi everyone, I am Leah. I am a pretty small elven woman. I'm about like 5'4", maybe 120 pounds, with long, vibrant blue hair and big silver eyes that are slitted like those of a cat, and pale skin, really pale skin, some fangs, and pair of silver horns. And I usually wear like either the latest fashion or just some maid robes, and today I'm just going with some silver and white maid robes.
And what are your job, passion, and least favorite animal?
Oh yeah, so my job is a mage. My passion is visual effects, because I do that for Stella, for her shows. My sensei, master, friend, I don't know. And least favorite animal is mosquito, because those live in swamps, and swamps are not the most pleasant for me.
See the previous Call of Cthulhu adventure, gaslighting it up. Gaslight it up, gaslight it up. Withered Wing.
Why, howdy there. My name is Withered Wing. I'm from the shadows. I'm a shadow formed. I used to be one of them shadow peoples. They used to haunt asylums and whatnot. But now I'm a security officer. I like to keep order, but I don't like songbirds. Their acoustics tend to frame my form a little bit. I'm completely black all over, except for my eyes. My eyes are white. If things go missing, please don't worry. I'll return them as soon as I can.
What's your job and your passion?
Oh, I did mention that I was a security officer and my passion was keeping order. And that I'm particularly susceptible to songbirds.
Yes. Perfect. Muse Martinez.
Hey! For those who don't already know, because, I've been here for a while. If you don't already know me, I'm Muse Martinez. I am a Californian girl, or the equal of that in our little world here. I used to be tan, but I'm kind of getting a little pale. It's a little weird, actually. And as I smile, my teeth are getting a little sharp. I have pink eyes that are a little robotic. You can see that I am wearing my normal, usual outfit, shorts with combat boots, a very stylish shirt with my iconic leather jacket with an M monogrammed on the back. I have long black to pink ombre hair, and I am very physically fit. I keep it tight. My passion, obviously, for those who don't know, is music. I love writing songs and making my own music. I do have several albums out, which brings me to my profession, which is a music artist.
Great. What's your least favorite animal?
Scorpions. Because I'm from the desert. Normally, scorpions are kind of scary, and you don't want to get stung by one of those suckers.
Yeah. Before we start the adventure, we'll first summarize the mechanics of Reverse Beastmaster.
We are all Reverse Beastmasters. While Beastmasters can command animals, we cannot refuse to follow orders from animals. If a spider tells us to go somewhere, we have to go. It's time to get to the bottom of this, and also time to do whatever these animals tell us to do. But we've got to watch out for the location's keeper. He's absolutely massive, and he hates our sort. Every task set by a beast has a hit pool between 1 and 30, set by the Game Master, abbreviated GM. Multiple players can act on tasks, but unless the GM says otherwise, they can't be tackled in multiple rounds. When we act, we roll 3d6. We add 3d6 if our job would help, and 3d6 if our passion would help. So possibly a total of 9 d6. For each d6, 1 is a problem. Yeah, rolling a 1 is a problem. We'll keep 1s and set them aside to spend on problems. 2 and 3 are mediocre. Mediocre dice don't do anything. 4s and 5s are successes. Each 4 and 5 rolled removes 1 hit point from the task. 6s are beast mode. 6s remove 1 hit from the task and let us roll again.
After an action, we'll spend our problem dice that rolled a 1 on the following list. When a problem is full, it occurs. We cross it off and it happens. If we can't suffer any more problems, our character's over. We can pick up playing as another character. Our character is either too injured to continue, or escaped the attentions of the animals, or was arrested and taken to jail. The list of problems are: bitten, scratched or clawed, 1 empty circle. Lose an item of clothing, 1 empty circle. Lose social standing, 1 empty circle. We get brained, 2 empty circles. Something catches fire. Oh wait, hang on, I messed up. Let me try that again. We get brained, 2 empty circles. Perform a hold my bear action, 2 empty circles. A relationship was wrecked, 2 empty circles. Caught by the location's keeper, 3 empty circles. Grievously wounded, 3 empty circles. Stampede on 4 empty circles. Altogether, this problem track has approximately 22 empty circles. So, when we roll our 22nd one on our dice, our character is over. Good Lord. What other character will we pick up playing as? Possibly an animal? The game master will create as many animals as there are players, and will assign each a personality trait and a desire. The first player to claim the sock gets to be that animal as an alternate character for the rest of the game.
The sock. Get a clean sock. Draw some eyes on it. Me, I already have some eyeballs on mine. Give it to a player when they claim a beast. They use said sock as a hand puppet when they speak as the beast. Unless we're wearing the sock, we can't speak as an animal. If we're wearing the sock, we can't speak as our character. While socked, quote unquote, we're in charge of an animal's whims and desires and can order the players about. That sounds like fun. Now remember, if we can't do anything as beasts, they're too lazy. As beasts, we know the Reverse Beastmasters have to meet the boss at some point, but we're not sure where or why. And we care more about our desires anyway. Sounds pretty much like me. Do not pity the humans or humanoid. We'll be playing as 3 special rules, as suggested by the rules. The first special rule: when re-rolling beast mode dice, players must shout out "Beast mode!" And that was very clipped. In the deepest voices. Second special rule: players must attempt tasks alone, but must declare "Hold my beer" during hold my beer actions. Success dice, which are 4 and 5s. The beast mode dice are 6s, subtract 2 hit points. Third special rule: when our problem tracks are full, our characters get a deathbed or walk away scene where they finally snap and give an animal an order. The animal automatically succeeds and achieves the task. Sorry for blowing out your eardrums, folks.
You are all in the New Anthera Fire-Breathing Kittens Bar and Club, the headquarters of the Fire-Breathing Kittens Guild in New Anthera. It's a cozy 1,000 square foot bar. A happy hive of honeybees buzzes cheerfully in the attic. The walls have recently been repaired and have a fresh coat of maroon paint on them. On the wall is a piece of paper that looks like it says, "Join us," with instructions to the general public. To members who paid to join and got the tattoo, the paper looks like job postings. Muse, you just got back from a job in Bloopburg, in the Scamantha in the Sky episode. Liana, you just got back from the Sioux Rivers Swamp from a job from the Gaslighted Up episode. And Withered Wing, the guild caretaker Ilvana just gave you your magical fire-breathing kittens tattoo and has welcomed you to the bar. What's that been like, everyone?
Well, that's way too noisy. Way too noisy in here. I don't like it.
The lights are very bright.
I don't find them bright at all, but I mean, I guess I can make them dimmer. I make them dimmer because I can do magic and control the visual effects of the place.
Bless you, Lazuli, bless you.
I'm actually hiding under the stairs in the closet under there because it's nice and dark in there, while itching this itch that's on my back because I never knew that a shadow form could get a tattoo on their back like that. That's gotta be something else.
Is it a white tattoo because it's like on your shadow body? So is that how you can tell?
That's so cool.
Well, actually, it's like a very deep blue, so you almost don't see it unless you know what you're looking for.
I show mine by by kind of pulling up one of my robe sleeves, and it's just on my upper arm near my shoulder. I got mine just like where my mentor got hers, because she used to be a fire-breathing kitten.
Well, now that's very interesting.
Hey, I'm Muse. I'll kind of pull my shirt down just a little bit to show off my little tattoo.
Oh, my lord, lady. I'm not interested in... Oh, you're showing me your tattoo. All right. Oh, sorry. I haven't been in the land of living for a very, very long time. I'm trying to get used to being around people again.
Oh, it's totally fine. And if you want something like that, you're going to have to buy me dinner first. And she winks.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind. Kind of just stand awkwardly, just maybe slinks back into the cupboard.
I mean, you're pretty cool to eat dinner with, but that time that we were at the club together, that was great.
I'll never forget it.
Withered Wing, when you slink away from Muse and get closer to Liana, that itching on your back feels even itchier, and it almost feels like a spider is crawling down your arm.
Well, now, that must be my friend from the forest. I don't know. I haven't seen them in an age. Is Jerry the poltergeist here or someone?
Poltergeist?
Oh, don't worry. He's just a teddy bear. He likes to pull pranks on people.
I don't think poltergeist and teddy bear belong in the same sentence.
Well, now, you ain't never met Jerry. He makes a hell of a barbecue.
I'm sorry, his name is Jerry? That is so cool. I love that. I never met a ghost before.
Well, tell you what, you ever come by the forest? The name escapes me again. I have a terrible time remembering the name of my own home. I think it's that gloomy soot forest or something like that. If you're ever around the area, just yell out and I'll hear. I'll find you.
Are you inviting me to your house?
I'm inviting you to my town.
I mean, that's kind of the same thing, right?
Not really. I don't have a home per se. I haven't been alive for a very long time to have a house.
So you live outside? I mean, I've done it outside before. I mean, it's fine, but I just need to know.
I live in the shadows.
Huh. I don't think I've done it there.
I am a shadow formed. I used to be a shadow person, which is a type of ghost. And before that,
so you're a ghost?
Yeah, kind of. It's a long story, but long story short, I used to be a fairy. I got captured, tortured, died, made a shadow person, became shadow formed. Now I'm trying to find out what the heck to do with my life.
So you were made into a shadow person, a ghost? You didn't someone made you into that?
Was it like a witch?
In a manner of speaking, I was made into it. It was not by a witch. It was just by some really nosy, sciencey kind of person, wanted to try anything. I think he was trying to bring his wife back or his daughter back. I don't really remember. All I know is that he's my anchor point, and I've got to try and find him and find out why he did this to me.
Why do I keep on meeting or running into people that have or either they are weird experimented people or they have been experimented on and stuff? Is it just birds of a feather?
I wasn't experimented on. I just changed myself. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, you're an exception. You're an exception. That's one reason that's one reason we vibe.
Well, I mean, is abuse torture? I don't know.
In a manner of speaking, it is. It's
Sure,
the manipulation of another person,
Yeah.
another folk, to get what one wants.
Yeah. Let's just say there was a lot of manipulation. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, good Lord. She always like this?
Yes.
Okay.
And Withered Wing, as you reminisce about the woods that you can't remember the name of, and the person who you spent so many hours with, and their name eludes you, another bit of yourself falls off.
Oh, good Lord.
A small dollop of shadow detaches itself from your main shadow, Withered Wing. The round blob...
Let me just pick that back up. This happens sometimes.
If you need to go to the toilet, there's a bathroom down the hall.
Oh, well, now, I ain't been in toilet for almost 200 years.
Then what was that?
That's just my body falling apart. Oh.
It looks like a round blob, so did you just poop? Do ghosts poop?
Shadows can poop?
I didn't know that.
It came from his arm, and it uncurls 8 legs.
Oh.
The round blob uncurls 8 legs. It scuttles on those legs until it can face all 3 of you, players.
Oh my god, he pooped a spider.
Oh, now, I think I just gave birth.
He pooped a spider.
Swirls of magical energy spiral around it. The air in the room feels electrically charged.
So he pooped a spider.
Or gave birth to a spider.
I mean, kind of same thing, right?
Well, now, saying that I pooped the spider is a little vulgar, but I think the spider might be trying to communicate with us.
I didn't know they could talk.
It's waving its legs around.
And the little spider says, "You, Lich of Oroville!" It waves some of its 8 arms at you. "He who locked us..."
Leah just runs out of there.
Well, now, ain't you?
"He who locked us in our jail. Darksome night and shining moon, hearken to the shadow's tune. By all the shades, both chained and free, be obedient unto me. Fueled by servants' bending knee, be obedient unto me. By all the might of lives unsung, we do will, it shall be done. We are captives binding thee." Liana, even though you ran away, you feel the spiral of magical energy around you. "As we do say, so mote it be. East and south and west and north, here come, I call thee forth." The spider finishes the chant, exhilarated. She points at the 3 of you, which includes Liana, Withered Wing, and Muse. The built-up energy that was spiraling around her blasts at you 3 and hits you with some kind of magic. "It is done!" the spider exclaims. She now says, "Go to St. Beef's Museum for the Brave!" and explodes in a cloud of magical spider part energy.
Well, now, that was weird. You know, I found that weird.
So I just ran out into the street, and then, so I felt like this bolt of magical energy happen, but then now what?
You heard it all. Even though you ran away, the voice followed you.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell, "Lazuli, come back!"
Well, I suppose I better go check this place out. And he kind of just melts into the shadows, as he travels through shadows to get there.
We should probably get her, right?
I mean, do I? If I hear Muse, I'll go back because, like, obviously, it seems I couldn't escape whatever the heck happened. So then,
you did go into the road, but yeah, it was like surround sound speakers. Like you physically you ran away.
Yeah.
But that magic tracked you.
I'll go chase after her. I'll invite Wing as well.
I'll like merge out of the shadows from like an alleyway and be like, well, now calm down now. The spider's gone. You're safe. No need to run, okay? Yeah, take my hand. I'll get us there safely.
I'll swat his hand. No, she's mine. I'll hold her hand.
Well, little young lady, since you seem to have taken a keen interest in me, why don't you take my hand too, and I'll get all three of us there nice and safe like.
I'm cool with her. Thanks anyway.
Well, see, she coming with me. I can travel through shadow. As long as there's shadow nearby, I can get us there.
Well, we're all holding hands now. I do love...
and you can feel I'm shaking. Like, Leah's hand is, like, shaking so hard.
Oh, I'll just pull her in and give her a little hug. It's okay. It's gone now.
And we slowly sink into the ground, into a pool of shadow, and then reemerge at our destination, just at the front, probably underneath some trees, because I don't like light. And we'll just reemerge from the shadows of the trees.
All right, so that is your intention. Thank you for telling me what you plan to do. Let's roll and see if it happens.
All right.
It says, every task set by a beast has a hit pool between 1 and 30 set by the GM. Examples are shown on the Zoo map set for 4 players, which we did some math. You can't reach those as 3 players. Here's an example. Keeper's Keep, Besiege, 30. Impossible for 3 players. So we're gonna. It says multiple players can act on tasks, but unless the GM says otherwise, they can't be tackled in multiple rounds. So this is 1 round of not a 30 difficulty. I'm going to say 10. 10 difficulty to successfully get to St. Beef's Museum for the Brave using this shadow tunneling, and all 3 of you are linked, and that's why all 3 of you are participating in this challenge.
So we're like teleporting? Shadow teleporting?
Pretty much. It's like traveling through a wormhole in space and off world, so I hear.
Okay.
Never been, but this is kind of sick.
All right.
So what do I need to roll? Like, let's see.
Okay, so you can roll 3d6 anytime, and if your job would help, you roll another 3d6, and if your passion would help, you roll another 3d6.
Okay. I think I could probably do all 9, because, like, I'm assuming this thing needs shadows to work, so I'll just be, like, maintaining a shadow above us, kind of, like, basically blocking out the light right above us with the, conjuring.
I got 2 6s and a 5.
Okay, so let's have a turn order for the rest of the game. Everybody roll a single d6 right now, and that'll be the order in which you all don't talk at the same time for the rest of the game. So, what's your d6? I see a 4 from Withered Wing. I see a 6 from Muse, and from Leah, there's a 5. Okay, so the order is Muse, Leah, Withered Wing. Okay, Muse, let's go first. If your job would help, just tell me how. And if your passion would help, tell me how. And you get 3d6 for each thing that you can add there, like your job or your passion. Otherwise, your base is 3d6. So, all right.
Yeah, I'm just doing the base. I'm just doing the base because I don't think my passion or my job would help in this situation. And I rolled 2 6s and a 5.
Okay. Did you get any 1s?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So 2 6s. When re-rolling beast mode dice, players must shout beast mode in deep voices. You want to roll those 2 6s again? Just re-roll those?
6 and a 3.
Okay, so we're up to 4 successes. Roll that 6 again and shout beast mode.
Beast mode! 1.
Ooh, okay, so 4 successes and 1 problem. Spend your problem dice on your list. You've got the rules, right? The list. By the way, for all the listeners, this is a 1-page game, so when you print it out, you get your hit point tracker, sort of. You just check it off as you go.
What do I roll for problem tracker? Just 1d6?
You had 1, so you're just going to check off one of those circles.
Okay, I will do grievously wounded. I'll do 1 point in that.
Okay. When it hits 3, you become grievously wounded. Next up. Oh yeah, sorry. Oops. Okay. Small error. How did you help? Because you contributed 4 points. Can you roleplay how you helped, Muse?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty good at keeping the moral up. So, as we're traveling, maybe I'll sing one of my songs, just to keep moral up.
Okay. And in the future, when you sing songs to keep the moral up, you get to apply your job and your passion dice. That's a 9 dice roll. But not right now, because we already did it. So let's roleplay that in the future.
Okay, thank you.
Liana.
Basically, what I'm trying to do is cast a spell that will keep us all in shadow, cloaked in shadow, so that we can continue teleporting. And so does that include visual effects, or is that just a spell?
I think a shadow is a visual effect. I can see it in my mind's eye.
Okay, so I rolled 9 die, and here's what I got. 5, 4, 1, 5, 4, 3, 5, 1, 6. So 2 1s and 1 6. And
okay, wait, hold on. Can you say that slower?
Or I can tell you the results. So 5, 4, 1, 5, 4, 3, 5, 1, 6.
Okay, so you have 6 successes. 1 of those is a reroll, and you have 2 1 problem dice.
All right.
Let's do that reroll now.
All right. Beast mode! That's another 6.
You're up to 7 successes. Do another reroll.
I'm not going to say beast mode again. 4.
The rules say you have to. So
beast
8
mode
successes.
4! 8 successes, okay.
I'm rethinking whether or not 30 was very difficult or not. Okay, so we went from 4. Now we have 8, and you would have been rolling 9 if we'd been following the rules. So we're up to 12 successes. Withered Wing, your friends have already gotten you there. Really, they've really given you a lot of push. The spell and the singing, the morale is up. The shadow is darkened by Liana's magic. Really, just describe how you land them safely outside of this ivory tower, which is the museum. You don't have to roll. Well,
all right then, because I rolled a 3, 4, 5.
Oh, sorry. Wait, before we do that, which 2 problems did Liana put the problem dice in?
So 1 in something catches fire, 1 in a relationship is wrecked.
Okay. So, Withered Wing, how do you land them in front of this ivory tower?
Well, now we actually don't land. We kind of so we start off in the alleyway and we sink into the shadow. And with the help of Muse and Liana, I managed to guide them through the shadow realm, so to speak. And we re-emerge from the ground underneath a nice big tree just outside the gates of our destination. And we kind of like an elevator, we just rise on out of that ground as the shadows fall away and merge back into the shadows that are around.
Very cool. I can imagine that happening. Yeah.
And maybe with a burst of song from Muse as well. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, thanks, Muse. That song definitely helped. Now I'm not going to run away, hopefully.
The song that she was singing is Illegally Loitering on Your Property.
Mild fine.
St. Beef's Museum for the Brave is an ivory tower that rises high into the sky. The white stone is unusual because blue veins glow in it. Looking up in the air, You count 5 windows spaced very far apart, 5 stories. The windows in the bone-white stone remind you of eyes in a skull, as if the tower is watching you back.
Oh no. That looks familiar, doesn't it? Like the...
Now, I've heard, I think I may have heard something about this. Oh, no, wait, no, that was a different tower. Never mind. Well, now, should we go on in and find out what this is all about?
That is the last thing I want to do, but sure. Yeah, I guess there's no escaping it.
Do you know something, Lazuli? Are you okay, Leah?
I might know who built this tower, and I ran out as soon as I knew his name. I don't really want to go into it, but I made a mistake on one of our adventures. Well, okay, this is one thing. We're bonded, because, like, it's a kind of biological thing you can do, wizard with a dragon, and...
Well, hold up now. Did you just say dragon? Are we working for a dragon right now?
Well, you're working with the dragon right now.
Okay, never mind.
You're talking to a... Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I need to spell it out for you, but she's not what she seems.
Yeah, I don't know if I should transform into it right here because, like, because this might be the wizard part of the dragon wizard pair.
Maybe save that for emergencies. Yeah,
see, like, I don't want to turn into a dragon on these adventures, but I end up doing it somehow. Maybe we'll see it happen,
Well, I'll try my best to make sure you don't have to do that, or I'll try and prevent that from happening.
Let's just not stress Leah out. We don't want any mistakes. So you said you're bonded to this guy? Like,
yeah.
Did you, are you like... And she kind of like makes a gesture with her like fingers.
It's a bit complicated, but the short answer is no,
so
not
yes.
directly. Not directly.
Okay, but like
it's more
no,
like
but yes.
I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
but yes.
it's kind of like
maybe instead of
he's my
talking
father, but at
about
the same time we're married. I don't know. It's weird. But anyways,
I get it. No, I'm from Utah. Girl, I'm from Utah. I get it. Okay, I get it. I'm from Utah. You're talking to like the number one person who will understand you. I got you, girl.
Yeah, he raised me from an egg and bonded with me for more power, and basically I'm trying to get away from him, but then last time I went crazy and I invoked his bond and now he's looking for me. So yeah, no, I made a mistake.
Oh my god. Girl, you're running from your dad too? Besties! Let's go!
Yeah. I mean, he raised me from an egg, so I think that makes him my dad. I don't know.
Oh, great. Now I got the girls with the daddy issues. Oh, my lord. Just please don't tell me there's a pole involved.
I mean, there is at my mansion, but...
Oh, good lord. Okay, okay, if you two want to stand out there and reminisce, that's fine. I'm gonna skedaddle on inside. Maybe meet up with whoever's in charge.
I don't know about reminiscing, but we can definitely talk about this later. But,
Please, it's making me mighty uncomfortable.
Yeah, so, my thing is, do we want to, him, or,
No.
like, are we wanting to, like, talk to him? Well, you seem like you don't really want to talk to him, so, like...
I'm already walking there. I'm just going ahead, make sure it's safe.
Yeah, I'll offer my hand to Leah. I'm here for you, girl.
He won't try to kill me, but he will try to kill you too.
I'll offer some comfort to Leah and offer my hand. It's okay, we're gonna go in together.
Yeah, I take your hand.
I'm gonna go ahead. And make sure that there's nothing of immediate danger, and I'll signal you when it's safe to come on over.
Are you sure you should go alone?
Yeah, it's all right. I'll be fine. I survived death. What can that do to me?
A lot.
You have no idea. But we should stick together anyways.
A lot,
it's fine.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well then. I'll accept your company, but I'll make sure I keep an eye out. Make sure there ain't nothing gonna jump us.
Yeah, Wingy. You're a fire-breathing kitten now. You gotta stick with the team now. I'll pat him on the shoulder.
Yes, absolutely. Just remember, I got fresh tattoo back there. Still don't understand it.
Oh, no, it's okay. The patting, it will help with the itching. I can pat harder if you like.
I appreciate the enthusiasm and the offer to help, but there might be something I might just need to work through on my own. But I thank you very much. I'll let you know if I need an extra hard pat on my back.
For a moment, she's gonna drop the mask. Well, I do appreciate you very much. And then she'll put her mask back on.
I'm sorry.
The three of you step into the lobby of a museum. Spacious, high ceilings, stone floor. It's cool in here, air-conditioned. A standalone wall that is about 10 feet high, doesn't go all the way up to the ceiling, it's a standalone wall, has words on it in museum font. It says, exhibits with an arrow to the right, and bathrooms with an arrow to the left. Everyone, Reverse Beastmaster is a pretty collaborative game, so please add one location each and say what floor it's on from floors 1 through 5.
I'll go first. I'd like a vinyl store. First floor.
A vinyl store?
Mm-hmm.
A vinyl store. First floor vinyl store.
You know, like a music, like an old studio, like music shop.
Records.
Yeah, vinyls.
All right. Noted. That is also on the first floor.
So there is a nightclub on the 5th floor called Destiny's Dungeon. It looks sleazy from the outside, but it's really fancy on the inside.
Oh, I love me a club.
Yep, Destiny's Dungeon.
I love it.
Destiny's Dungeon is on the 5th floor. It's a nightclub.
Well, you ain't never gonna find me in there. Way too much noise and flashing lights.
You'll never find me. I'll be in there having a rave.
Well, you'll be able to find me on the 3rd floor in the security kiosks. We also have a shop attached to it that offers some security items such as padlocks, bike locks, key cutting and all that. But it's just financed as a security force. We actually got cameras all over, except for the bathrooms. Don't do that. That's weird.
Yeah.
Level 1. Exhibits with an arrow to the right and bathrooms with an arrow to the left. High and a first floor vinyl record store. High above your head, the ceiling has decorative rafters. The majority of this first floor of the tower is not visible behind this standalone wall. How do you explore what's beyond the wall? Describe what you each do, and everyone make a roll.
Well, since I'm holding hands with Leah, I'll turn to her. Do you want to come check out the record shop with me?
Yeah.
You're invited too, Wingy, if you want.
I'll wait outside the door, if you don't mind.
Oh, it's not too bright in there, though. There's pretty good music going on, though. Maybe we can find one of my musics.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm rather interested in trying to figure out about this wall and see what's around it.
Well, maybe we can find something in the store.
Yeah, and just make sure we don't get separate. I mean, if you don't want to go in, that's fine. Just make sure that you can see us and we can see you. You guys are in more danger than me, frankly.
I won't move from the... I promise you, I won't move from the door. If anything does happen to me, I'll holler at you.
Just run straight into the stores. Run straight to us.
Yeah, preferably.
Well, if it's a bit too much for me, I will do exactly that. Maybe a fast walk, no running. Don't want to hurt myself.
Yeah.
Cool.
Muse, do a roll, and if you succeed, you find one of your records.
Ooh, okay. And this is my specialty, so I get all dice. All the dice. Oh! I see a 5. I see another 5. A 4. 3. And 2 2s. Sorry, this one was hard to read.
You've reported fewer than 9 dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 2, 4, 5, 6. So I get 3 more dice. Ah! Oh, there it goes. Another 4, a 5, and a 6.
The 6 lets you re-roll it because it's beast mode.
Beast mode! A 5.
Excellent. Oh, I didn't say the difficulty for this before you started. 5, and you hit 7. So you succeed. Which of your records did you find?
I'm going to find my BFF is a zombie.
Nice.
And I'll point out to some of the head songs, which I kissed a goblin and I liked it. Making meth in my van. I got compared to a tumbleweed. I got zombie brains on my guitar. And one with a little star on it. Jesus is my sky daddy. Sorry.
Nice. Leah, what are you doing to explore you guys, just to narrate, you have walked out of the record store. You have a copy of her album. She has a copy of her album. You're carrying one for Withered Wing, of course, in a little, course. A thick bag, like a nice quality bag.
Oh, yeah. I'll sign theirs as well.
As you exit from this vinyl record store, what are you doing to explore the floor?
Okay, well, I am going to use my magic to kind of cast a spell that sends out several kind of invisible eyes that go all over kind of the first floor and try to just discern what's going on and first of all just scan for signs of danger and just see what it's about, what this exhibit is about, kind of. So I'm gonna roll 6 die because I don't think it's really visual effects here. And I got 1, 6, 6, 2, 5, 5.
2s and 3s do nothing. The 2 6s are beast mode. Reroll them. They count and you get exploding dice.
Beast mode! 3, another 1.
How many 1s total did you roll?
2.
2. Okay, so
yes.
Where are your 2 1s going on your problem track?
I'm so tempted to put them both into Something Catches Fire, but I don't want to do that just yet. I'm going to save that one. So another 1, Something Catches Fire, and then I'll do 1 in Grievously Wounded.
Oh, goody. All right, well, that is 4 successes. I got to start, saying sorry, bad jamming. I got to start saying the difficulty beforehand. So your eyes don't work. The difficulty was 5 for this roll.
Oh.
And you know what, you guys... The way this game works is there's 1 difficulty for the entire round. So me setting individually difficulties for your rolls is wrong. I'm learning about GMing this game. It's different than in Dungeons and Dragons and all these other games. There's a different number for each person, but in this game there's 1 number for the round and then each person's whittling it down together. Super teamwork. So I should say that Withered Wing, it's your turn. We're learning. Don't worry about the difficulty setting for this time. I do want you to be able to roll. I'm learning.
Absolutely. What am I going to do to explore this floor? I'm going to see if there's an information kiosk or a map that says you are here.
And you're seeing displays from Leah's eyes. You're seeing them as one eye looks around. You're seeing. There we go. Leah, can you do the role-playing? What do your eyes show to Withered Wing to act on?
Sure. So, so there's a wall separating everything. I send maybe 3 of them behind the wall. I keep 1 in the record store. And then what else was there? That was just it, the exhibit, record store, and bathroom.
There's a museum wall that doesn't extend all the way to the ceiling. And you can send an eye over it and show Withered Wing what's past that wall so that Withered Wing can explore it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, Withered Wing, here's what you see. Hanging from thick metal cables from the ceiling are the words, "The Emergence of Elisar Iluin, circa year -3500. elven magical prodigy departs from the conventional to pursue arcane optimization. There's an elegant framed portrait of an elf with lights shining on it. The museum has glass windows showing boxes built into the wall of magical tomes that the plaques next to the glass windows say Elisar Aluin wrote. And then there's a corner that continues to the rest of the museum.
Elisar Aluin. Does anyone recognize that name?
So, out of character, the player, Leah's player, knows that name. Liana does not. So you just say that name and Liana just kind of shakes her head.
Apparently it was some kind of famous magical elf type person. There is a
magical?
corner. Apparently there's a lot. There seems to be a lot of magical tomes around in this area. I think this is a new exhibit that's yet to be revealed. But I think. Sorry, out of character. Did you say, Jim, did you say the room carried on, there was a corner and it just carries on, but I couldn't see around it?
Yes, unless you have learned to see around corners. Which you maybe, I don't know. But like, the eyes are showing you what's past the wall, and it's a museum about this Elisar Aluin person. And then it continues, it's a museum. Okay, so I'll describe the general layout of a museum. There's a lot of turns and twists, and the walls have exhibits in them.
From what I can see, there's a lot of exhibits dedicated to Elisar Aluin, but I can't see much further past the corner. I describe what I see, including like the portraits and the spell books, and
does any of this seem familiar to me?
Have you been to a museum before?
Not that I can recollect.
So I ask Withered Wing, so do you see, like, is there anyone else in here besides us? Is there, like, see any movement?
From what I can see, it seems that we are all alone here. It's just us.
Well, then I guess let's go in, because I kind of want to see it. I don't know who that is, but I'm assuming it has something to do with the Lich, since it's his, museum looks like him a bit.
But how we get on in here? I don't see a door to get in.
It's a display wall. Sorry, just to clarify the setting. It's a display wall. In a museum, they have these, like, freestanding walls, and they like to put, like, fancy museum font on the walls. And, like, the font is, like, as big as your head, and it has lots of serifs. And it says things like, exhibit, right.
And then you just go past it, right?
Yeah. You can walk around this wall. It's only, like, 5 feet wide, but it is blocking your view down the hallway. Yeah. Like, you just walk around it. Keep going. Yeah. I've clarified the setting.
Yes.
So, Withered Wing, you know that there's a museum past this. You feel like you've always wanted to go to a museum. What do you do?
Well, now, I've always wanted to go to a museum, so I'm going to find a way around us, even if I have to climb on over or just walk around. I'm going to follow the wall until I find an opening. I'm going to walk on in. And I'll take a look at this museum.
There's a very visible opening. You can walk around the wall very easily. It's just a museum wall.
My bad. That is my misunderstanding. Sorry, that is my misunderstanding. I'm gonna walk right on in.
Yeah.
You walk in. Do you turn the corner, leading your friends?
I'll be leading my friends, of course. That is if they want to go on in. But I'll lead them to the corner and deeper in.
As you turn the corner, Withered Wing, guided by the internal walls that stretch 10 feet tall, not all the way to the ceiling, some birds chirp from high in the rafters of this level. Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. Their sound. Now make your roll, and we'll conclude this turn with your roll to keep yourself solid as their chirping in the rafters high above acoustically rattles you.
Well, now, I rolled a 3, 4, and 6. Beast mode. Beast, and that one was a 1. So 1, 3, 4, and a 6.
That means with only one success that you fail to keep yourself together and another small fragment of shadow floats away. Describe the memory that you lost and which problem you've checked with your one from your problem track.
Well, that one's going to go into brain since I'm losing the memory. The memory I lost is I've lost memory of my childhood. I lost memory of my mama, my father, my friends from when I thought I was this, and this fragment of a shadow. I've lost memories of school, of all the games we used to play as kids. I've even lost memory. I don't remember much else.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Goddamn little Songbirds. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Let's just get out of here. This ain't doing no good for my...
He rounds the corner at speed and sees, as you turn the corner, guided by the internal walls that stretch 10 feet tall, not all the way to the ceiling, some birds chirping from high in the rafters of this level, you come upon a full wall window. It's a huge diorama, a display. Behind the glass is a little moving scene from the early life of this Elazar Aluin person. And before I continue, I just want to make sure, have you all seen shoebox dioramas that kids make? The players? Okay, I want to make... This setting has been very unclear, so I just want to clarify. This is a museum. There's like a big old glass, like if you've ever been to an aquarium, how big the glass is. And you're looking into this, honestly, not very deep, maybe a few feet deep, but it's not like a football field or anything. It's just a thin little decorated space that is going to show a scene. Okay, all right, continuing. Behind the glass is a little moving scene from the early life of this Elazar Aluin person. It's a small cottage in a forest. A two-dimensional cutout of a person wearing elaborately embroidered clothing wheels outside the cottage on a little track and is rotated back and forth, forward and back, in front of the cutout of a vegetable garden, as if they were tending to the vegetable garden. Right, so it's a diorama. It's on wheels, it's motorized. Suddenly, a life-size lion shadow emerges from behind a tree and roars at the villager, startling you. This isn't like the cutout. It's a real shadow silhouette of a lion, just like Withered Wing is a real shadow silhouette. After roaring, on cue as if it could hear it, the cutout of the villager wheels quickly back on the track inside their cottage, but clearly just on a timer. It's just a cutout. A cutout speech bubble appears from the cottage. The speech bubble says, "Save me, Elazar." A cutout of an elf wheels out on tracks from behind a tree in the forest, and little cutout lightning bolts dive up from the diorama floor and down into it again. The shadow, again not a cutout, a real life-size lion shape, but solid black, retreats back into the trees. What do you do? And this is for all three of the players. You're reunited. You've run around the corner together. And I'm going to start setting group difficulties for my challenges. Apologies from your GM.
Okay. I'm just staring at the scenes transfixed, honestly. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on here, like who this LSR is.
Did anyone else think that line looked maybe just a little bit too real? It didn't look like to be made out of that brown stuff.
I'm thinking it's probably a spell, like some kind of magical effect that's cast on it, because there's got to be. I mean, obviously this was built by or for a wizard. Has to be a spell.
Is there a way to tell? Because I don't really do magic. I'm just a singer.
Do I recognize a spell then?
I'm gonna set a group difficulty.
Okay.
Unless you do a hold my beer action and it's you alone. Look at me using these rules. This is so different from D&D where it's like each person does one thing. It's like you guys all contribute to each attempt. Okay. Group difficulty is set at 7, and if you succeed, you'll get information about the mechanism behind this thing. Like, what's inside it, how it's working. Is it a spell? All right. So if we're following turn order, if we start with Liana, then it's Withered Wing, then Muse. And did I say 7? Yes.
That's
7
right.
is the difficulty. Okay. Start us off, Liana.
So, I try to recognize the spell, try to recall it, like recall all the tomes that I've learned, and I rolled, get ready, 6, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2.
Reroll that 6.
Beast mode. That's a 4.
Okay, 2 successes towards the total, which is 7. And
Yes, and then 1 problem dice. It's gonna go towards Stampede.
ooh. Next up is Withered Wing. I'll tell you all information based on if you succeed this challenge. Is it a spell? Is that a shadow? What is happening? What do you do to investigate?
Well, I'd like to try and see if my shadow senses, let's kind of like, I don't know if you've heard all the fictional spider pig having the spider senses tingle, but I'm going to use like try and use my shadow senses, see if I can't pick up a kind of connection or nothing. So I roll them 3. Let's see, I rolled 5, a 1, and a 6. Beast mode. Beast mode. And that one was a 3.
Okay, so we're up to 4 out of the 7 required to pass this challenge. Where do you put your 1?
I'm going to put it towards grievously wounded.
Okay. Okay. Muse, it's down to you. Can you perhaps do something to get information about this diorama?
We will find out after these messages.
What can I do to investigate this diorama? Well, I'm gonna... Is it small enough to pick up?
No, it is a wall from floor to ceiling
Oh, so it's like huge diorama. Gotcha.
with a life-size lion in there and like little wheeled cutouts on a track. Sort of like if you've ever seen one of those trains that goes around on a track on a table. It's built for your enjoyment. It is like a bunch of miniatures, but it's big. I understand. Okay. In game, we're gonna work that in where the diorama is definitely gonna eat her. Okay. All right. It's the Songbirds. It's the Songbirds. Okay.
I knew it was the line is a shadow line.
Muse is about to roll. Suddenly, the Songbirds overhead sing. Can you two describe what happens as Muse is teleported away by the Songbirds? Their very singing, removing her from this existence. You hope she's okay wherever she's gone. Describe what that looks like.
I mean, as the Songbirds come down, like on my friend, she's my friend. She could call me Leah if she wants. Liana tries to swat them away. Tries to cast spells. That's not gonna burn the place down and stuff like this. Tries to like fight them off, but they just keep on coming and just swarm Muse.
And you try your hardest, but sometimes scheduling happens and we lose a player mid-episode. The Songbirds are vicious. They make a tornado around Muse. The scheduling gods are not appeased. And Withered Wing, what does it look like as you hear the singing, the chirping?
Well, now I just clutch my head in pain. And I just try and find the darkest shadow I can find, because I don't like the sound. The sound is causing me so much pain and grief. I don't even remember why these songbirds are affecting me so much. I want to go and help, but there's just nothing I can do, because my fear of these songbirds, the way they affect me, is just way too powerful. Ain't nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
Withered Wing lays down in a collapsed heap, a darkness puddle on the floor, as Muse is gone. She's out of this museum. And for the listeners, sometimes stuff happens and people, are not available for the rest of the episode. We love everybody, and life, man. We're just going to keep playing. It's all good. Play when you're available. Don't worry about when you're not. Just to explain what happened. This is life. This happens. Not a big deal. All right. But in game, what happened to Muse was that the Songbirds got her. And that is when you see the cowering of the lion. This is lion. The cowering of the lion. It's reacting. Obviously, the cardboard cutout is not reacting. Everyone, there are 3 players. Well, that was true until a moment ago. There are 3 players, so there will be 3 controllable animals in this game. This shadow lion is the first of 3. Because of your rolls, you know that it is a spell that is trapping things in this diorama. You can sense inside the glass. You sense a spell of containment. And Withered Wing, with your shadow sense, much like Spidey Pig senses, you can tell that this is a real shadow, just like you. Just like you. And I will describe the animal, and you guys can pick who plays it. One of you is going to get to play 2 animals because of scheduling gods. So this one's name is Anvar Eddies. His personality trait is obnoxious, and his desires are for real spectacle and fanfare, not this cardboard cutout stuff. He's waiting for a cue from the boss, who he will mention is hatching a plan to do something using spider scouts. He mentions that if he hadn't been betrayed, he wouldn't be in here. And the first person to wear a sock puppet on your hand gets to voice Anvar for the rest of the session and buffet the other players with the petty desires of this museum animal. I am seeing a sock from Withered Wing's player. Hello, Anvar.
Hello. It's finally good to be here.
Right now, what you've just seen, Anvar, is one of the people who came up to your museum exhibit got taken by those darn songbirds. You've seen it happen over and over. Yeah. People just don't expect the songbirds to get them, and that's why you're safe behind this containment glass.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, I do not trust them one bit. Darn songbirds I do not trust. Although, that little puddle shadow on the floor, he might make a good servant.
And you desire spectacle and fanfare, not this cardboard cutout stuff.
Yeah, yes. I want to get out of here.
And you want to get out of here. Command the Reverse Beastmasters, and they'll have to do what you say.
You're there. I want you to please get me out of here and away from those dang songbirds. But I want you to make a song and dance about it. Well, obviously not too loud, because I don't like the songbirds. But yeah. Go.
Yeah. So all right, let's switch back to your player characters, and now you must follow these commands of the animal. What do you do? What do you roll to follow its commands?
Well, song and dance. I don't do no singing or dancing, mister, but I don't know how much help I'm gonna be here, but I'll do my best. Yeah, but Lee, you're pretty good with them flashy lights, right?
Well, okay. So as you were talking to I'll get there. Like, obviously, yeah, she'll use that special effects, but as you were talking to it, she was just going no, Muse, no, and she was just pounding on the glass and just collapsed in a heap because Muse was her favorite. now she's not here anymore, and she thinks that the Lich took her. So she's absolutely in despair. But then she hears the command of the Reverse Beastmaster and be like, break me out of here, do a song and dance. And then she just sits up straight, stands up straight, and then starts, you want a song and dance? Well, I'll give you a song of breaking glass and a dance of death. And she's going to try to break the diorama glass by using, well, actually, she's going to make her fist into a dragon's fist. And then just punch through the glass and using, well, she's going to use a spell to kind of strengthen herself. And then the visual effect is going to be flashing lights because they want a fanfare and a spectacle. So I'm going to roll 9 dice.
Goodness. Yeah, and we are going to set the difficulty at 5 because I'm learning to set those before you guys roll. To give it spectacle and fanfare.
As Withered Wing sees her react like this, and sees her rear back with turn her fist to a dragon's fist and rear back, it's unprotected, and that is tempered glass. I'm gonna wrap my shadow form body around that fist to make it kind of like a glove. So just to add some extra protection for her, but to make sure that the glass really feels the blow as well.
Wonderful. And this combined action makes a lot more sense than why it's a single number. I love that you guys are working together. All right, let's see it. Both of you guys roll and tell me how many successes you get.
Are we still doing the order where I go and then he goes? Okay.
Yeah.
So, you want me to tell you like the number of successes or the numbers?
The numbers, I guess. Okay, so we're going to go through this. Okay. I'm going to try to keep track. I've got my hands up. All right.
4, 6, 3, 2, 4, 6, 1, 4, 4. So, I think. Oh man, I forget. Okay. Beast mode and 1, 2. I got a 3 and a 5.
Okay. And what do you put your 1 towards?
I'm going to put it towards grievously wounded as well. So I have 2 there. 2, something catches fire, 2 grievously wounded. I need 1 more in those to make one of them happen.
And you have 1 in a relationship is wrecked.
Yes. And 1 stampede.
All right. And then Withered Wing, roll for your shadow baseball glove protection.
All right. So I only rolled 3 dice. So I got 4, 5, and a 6. I rolled that one and got a 1.
What do you put your 1 in?
Well, considering I'm being beaten up against some pane of glass, I'm going to put it into brain.
Yeah. Oh, you actually do get brained then.
Yeah.
Exactly. Makes it canon.
Oof. Describe the scene as you break through the glass and Withered Wing gets brained.
Well, now, as Liana's rears back, I leap from the floor, my shadowy form wrapping around her dragon fist, reinforcing it and protecting it, and then she slams it forward into the glass. My form absorbs the impact, but I also cracks appear in the glass, and my form follows those cracks, and it shatters, and that's as I'm kind of like a web kind of thing that holds the glass form shattering towards Liana and absorbing the impact of that. And as the glass starts falling, my form rescinds back in, and I plummet to the floor. Unfortunately, I do land on my head after having my head pummeled into the glass as well. So I'm a bit dazed. I don't know which way is up. I keep trying to put my head in the ground because I think that way is up.
Yeah. A spectacle is a visually striking...
And I'm sure that as my form leaves her fist, she's probably had some magics that were going off, some light magics that were going off that were probably suppressed by my form. And as I've moved off her fist, they are released behind me.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is. Would you say that perhaps there's some stirring piece of music usually played by brass instruments as the magic exits? Yeah?
Yeah. Trying to think. Like trombone blasting.
Nice. Well, that satisfies both requirements. A spectacle is a visually striking, impressive, or unusual public display or event. It often refers to anything that captures intense attention or creates a memorable visual scene. 100%. That was a spectacle. And fanfare is a short, loud, and stirring piece of music often played by brass instruments such as trumpets to announce a special event or someone important. I'd say this absolutely satisfies that. You guys,
it's probably
lion...
It may also be accentuated by the high tinkling sound of the glass hitting the ground.
Oh, yeah. That's the song of destruction.
Yes. Bass and treble. Cool. The lion is amazed, and since you're the one who is voicing the lion, Withered Wings player, would you please put the sock back on and react to this? You are now free, but you, actually, specifically you, Anvar, the lion, are a bit worried because now you're not safe from the songbirds.
Oh, no. Well, that was a pretty good spectacle. I have to say, I am mighty impressed. But now I'm not protected from the songbirds. You remember, you need to get me out of here too. So please get me away from those songbirds to a place where they cannot get me. Although that music piece could have done with some percussion. Just saying, needs more percussion.
I'll give you percussion if you want it.
I don't think I like your attitude there, little lady.
My friend just got taken away by someone that I do not ever want to see again. What do you want my attitude to be like?
Obedient?
Well, I guess I have no choice. She puts on a smile. You can see clearly her fangs while she smiles.
Get me out of here before the songbirds take me too. Please.
Okay, we're going to make a roll for our players. This is a roll with a difficulty of 6, and I'm going to write this down this time. Out of 6. There we go.
I thought it was quite clever adding in. I need some percussion because he's obnoxious. So he would be, I'm guessing he'll be like nitpicky obnoxious.
Oh, it's very good role playing. Yeah.
Thank you.
So he's like still not out of the thing yet?
Right, because if he leaves the diorama, what happened to Muse, where the songbirds, I'm pretty sure they're going to destroy his shadow form, will happen to him. So he needs protection to get between the diorama and the exit, which thankfully are on the first floor, so it's not too hard. The exit's right there. You could see it if you were around a corner and past a museum wall, which doesn't go all the way up to the ceiling. The ceiling has rafters. These birds are the only thing that can navigate the whole floor.
Okay.
Quite the D&D battle scenario, isn't it? That like the overhead beasts can go from room to room and you can't. Ooh, I love it.
True. I'm trying to think of what... Well, okay, I can think of what to do here in this scenario. The system really makes you think on your feet and like be creative about it. And, well, I think I'm going to succeed because I rolled really well. But first I'm going to describe what I'm trying to do. So basically, he needs protection, right? I'm going to cast like a shield spell that's just literally like a translucent shield that's like towards where the songbirds are. And I'm going to like do flashes of lights and noises, and he wants percussion. So they're going to be loud drum sounds, a bunch of, I'm going to say your museum is for the birds, and then boom. And just crack myself up. And like try to dispel the birds momentarily as the shadow like crawls out, and I say, you can come out, go under this shield. The shield is going to protect you and going to drive those damn songbirds away.
Yes, and before you roll, we're going to get Withered Wing's security opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Because your job, passion...
It is security.
Right?
It is. I got to try and keep some order around here. So, and of course, it's a museum. They're bound to have maps on the wall showing where you are. Well, of course, there might be some like a side door we can go through to bypass all that to get back to the main
The emergency exit, the fire door.
Exactly. That's my thinking. So if Liana, you keep them get them birds distracted. The Mr. Lion and I could make our way over to the exit while you follow us, keeping them birds off of us. And once at the emergency shield overhead, and once at the emergency exit, I'll hit the door, open it, and let Mr. Lion through. While you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, let's do it. And then, I'll just be in the rear, keeping the birds off, and you guys kind of like go right in front of me. Just make sure you stay in front of the shield, because the shield's gonna be kind of, well, actually, just within the shield. I'm going to have the shield moving along with you.
All right. You're going to do great, and we'll unpack everything that's happened here as soon as we're through this, all right? I promise.
Yeah. Who knew that birds could be such a threat, honestly?
I did. I did. And that I hate them. They're singing so pitchy and great, and it almost makes me want to forget things.
All right, and then I really like that you're working together. Let's see both of your roll totals. I guess your individual dice. So 1s are problems. Tell us how many 1s you got. 2s and 3s don't matter. 4s and 5s and 6s are successes, and 6s you also will shout beast mode and reroll.
Okay, so I'll tell you how many 1s, how many hits, and how many 6s. All right.
Yes,
so
that's good.
All right. So I got 1, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 3 regular hits. So 4, 4, 5, and 3 6s.
Holy cow.
So
Okay, so we're at 6 out of 6 already. But you do have to roll, if only just to see how many 1s you continue to get from your 3 6s.
Beast mode, let's go. I got another 1. So I got 2 1s total. Which I'm going to put another 1 in Stampede. So that one has 2 filled. And then I'm going to put 1 in Bitten, Scratched, or Clawed, because I feel like the birds would be clawing at me. And I'd be like going behind the shield, making sure it's kind of like casted, making sure that I'm holding up the rear, kind of like also just having my wings out. I let my wings kind of like fly out. And actually, you know what? It would make more sense if hold on. Instead of doing Stampede, I'm going to do lose an article of clothing. So I get Bitten, Scratched, and Clawed, and I lose an article of clothing.
Both of those things happen. Which article of clothing did you lose?
My cape. Yeah, because it flew off when my wings came out.
As the cape flies off, the birds dive for it. You guys seen Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds movie? And they like swarm. Or just picture like a bunch of honeybees. Yellow jackets. I don't know. Like the whole cape is covered in birds. You can't see the cape anymore. And when the birds leave, which is going to be like a good 10 seconds from now, the cape is going to be just tatters. Songbirds. Withered Wing.
Right?
Yeah.
Roll all 9 of your dice, I think. But we're just seeing how many 1s you get.
For me, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, bloody hell. I got 3 1s and 2 6s, 3 4s, and a 5.
Roll those 6s again.
Beast mode! You won't believe this. I went from one extreme to the other. I rolled a 1 and a 6.
Roll the 6 again.
Beast mode!
Are you at 4 1s?
That one was a 2.
Oh, thank goodness. What do you put your 4 1s in as you do get the lion to the door? The lion has safely escaped the museum. St. Beef's Museum for the Brave.
I'm going to add 1 into getting caught. One into getting caught by the zookeeper. Sorry. I'm going to put 1 into the Bitten, Scratched, or Clawed, because I might have gone a bit too zealous and maybe run ahead a little bit, trying to get to the door before, because we're just so close, you know. And let's see, I got 2 more. I'm gonna put 1 into hold my bear action, and the last one I'm gonna put into Stampede.
Noted. And that leaves us where we are. The lion escapes out the fire escape. The fire alarm goes off, partially alerting the zookeeper, which is where that 1 tally went into that one. The museum glass is shattered, and inside the diorama is little slivers and pieces. Muse has been taken by these evil songbirds, and you guys, your cloak is in tatters, you've been brained. So many things have happened in part 1. Join us for an exciting part 2. Joining us for part 1 were Muse. She'll be back in a future adventure and we love her. Liana.
Oh man, no matter how far I keep running, he just seems to catch up.
And Withered Wing.
Why does my head hurt so much? Why can't I remember nothing?
Goodbye.
Bye.
It's the mid-episode break. Did you know? We don't pay to advertise this show, so the only way we can grow is if you tell someone about us. Is there someone you know who would smile at this episode? Sharing it with them would help us. Thank you.
Today's mid-episode shoutout is, quote, heartfelt appreciation to my partner Diego for your unwavering support and love through the birth of our little Rylena. You complete me in every way, end quote. Is there an episode of Fire-Breathing Kittens that would make someone you know smile? Telling them about it would help us. Thank you.
Welcome back to Fire-Breathing Kittens, an actual play podcast of Reverse Beastmaster. We are going to do a quick summary of what happened in part 1.
Well, now, what happened in part 1? Well, we were all at the Fire-Breathing Kittens and, just doing our thing, have a bit of a talk. I'm still reeling from, again, that tattoo on my back. We met lovely little ladies, Liana and Muse, and we were chatting away, and we got a spell cast on us by a spider of all things, and telling us we needed to head to a certain location, and we needed to head there right now, and we were to obey any orders given to us by animals. So, of course, Liana saw the spider. She gapped it and took off running. So Muse and I went after her. Well, I used the shadows to go after her. Muse ran after her. Managed to calm her down, and I transported us via the shadow lands, which was very taxing on me. I could only do it to get us there. And we had a bit of a chat about Liana's dragonness, I suppose you could put it. And she may have mentioned something else. I can't remember. Anyways, I digress. So we enter in, and Muse goes straight for this musical record store and finds a couple of records for us, and we walk on out while Liana and I we have a little look-see at what's behind the wall, and we discover that it is a museum for one Elsar Elwyn. And so we went on in after I finally realized there was a door right in front of us. We walked straight through that door and around the corner, and of course we had triggered some songbirds, and I do not like songbirds. I seem to have forgotten something though because of them. We came across this little this display, and we met our first animal, a lovely lion, shadow lion called Envar Eddies. I forget. But anyway, so he commanded us to free him and get him out of there, so that's what we did. Unfortunately, we lost Muse to the songbirds. We're going to unpack that a little later at some point, I believe. But with Leia distracting the birds and providing some shielding, we managed to get their line to the emergency exit, and he scuttled them off to freedom. Unfortunately, it may have gone a bit beaten up in the process, and may have triggered the alarm too. But that's by the by.
Which brings you to where you are now, standing on the first floor of this museum near the emergency exit, the fire escape. Having just freed a shadow form lion, a shadow like Withered Wing, from this museum that reminds Leah creepily of a skeleton she knows very well. The stone and the blue veins in the stone remind her of the blue lights in the skeleton's bone skull. But surely she's just imagining it. This museum is to someone named Elisar, and she only knows him as the Lich of Oroville, the skeleton, so they must be different people.
Yeah.
and we've lost Muse, but we will continue in her name, and we will conquer the second floor. The second floor of the tower. There's music playing on this floor. Like the first, it is spacious, high ceilings, stone floor. It's cool in here, air-conditioned. A standalone wall that is about 10 feet high has words on it in museum font. It says, Artifact Assimilation Event. The Royal Scepter of Madrigal. Integration of external magical artifact into invulnerable core structure. High above your head, the ceiling has decorative rafters. As you turn a corner, guided by the internal walls that stretch 10 feet tall, not all the way to the ceiling, some birds chirping from high in the rafters of this level, you come upon a full wall window. It's a huge diorama, a display. Behind the glass is a little moving scene from this Elisar person's life. A shadow tiger paces in front of a cutout of a royal scepter on a pedestal. Red, lightweight scarves blowing up from a vent on the ground in front of the pedestal simulate flames. You recognize the loud, dramatic music. It's Night on Bald Mountain by Mussorgsky, also known as that music from the demon scene in the movie Fantasia.
Leanne, I'm getting a vague sense of deja vu here. Did we not just come across one of these?
Yeah, but it was a different scene. This one's about a scepter of Madrigal.
Madrigal.
It has a tiger.
I don't believe I've heard this Madrigal before. Anyway, how are you, Colt? Are you doing okay?
I mean, I'm just following what this line's telling us. Yeah, I'm... You know what? Like, we'll just face whatever we have to face, and we'll find a way out of this. I believe in us. It's... like, every single adventure has had something to do with this. We'll get to the bottom of it one day. We're in this together. We're in this together.
But are you okay, though?
For now, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get wasted later. You know how much alcohol it takes for a dragon? I don't think you can imagine. But I'll be all right then. Once I've forgotten all of this.
Well, don't you go losing hope now, all right? Because if you lose hope, you might end up like me. And although I wouldn't mind the company, that's not the kind of life I would want for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Wing. I appreciate it.
Well, let's go see what we can do for this here tiger. Well, if he is one of my shadow folk. This is weird. Is it always like this?
I don't know. I'm not. Oh.
Sorry, that was more me thinking out loud, and it was more like what you might call a rhetorical question.
I don't know. Anyways, I don't think we can do anything. Is that lion, like, I can barely even raise my hands. Like, ever since he told us to see what this exhibit is about, like, lion, what do we have to do?
The lion? The lion that went through the fire escape?
You mean the one that we set
is
free?
He gone? Oh.
You mean the lion? Yeah, we set that lion free. He gone. He's not here no more.
I see. So mechanically, we don't have any beasts right now that are commanding us to do anything.
That's correct. And technically, his last command is no longer void.
This brings me to the tiger in front of you.
Yes.
The shadow tiger paces in front of a cutout of a royal scepter on a pedestal. There are 3 players. Well, there were. So there will be 3 controllable animals in this game. This shadow tiger is the second of 3. Her name is Nasiba Clegg. Nasiba I'm saying that because when you control her, you'll probably know her name. And her personality trait is she is hedonistic. And she desires 2 things. 1, turn off that repeating loop of music. And 2, drugs and booze. She's waiting for a cue from the boss, who she'll mention is hatching a plan using spider scouts. The first person to wear a sock puppet on your hand gets to voice Nasiba for the rest of the session and buffet the other players with the petty desires of this museum diorama hedonist animal. I see a sock.
As soon as he said hedonistic. And drugs, yeah.
So you just said alcohol and drugs. I was like, I'm pretty sure she just meant something about that, so I'll let her take that one.
Okay. All right, so...
You are Nasiba, Clegg. You are pacing in front of a pedestal of a cutout picture of a scepter? Scepter. The royal scepter of Madrigal. You want the music to stop, and you want drugs and booze, and you notice that the two people in front of you, in front of the glass, have to do everything you command them to do.
Hey, you! Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Oh, I'll try my best, but last time I got something free from one of these, I ended up with brain damage, you know what I mean?
Listen, whatever you have to do, you're gonna do it. Okay? You're gonna do it for me, because I tell you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll get right on to that.
All right. Oh, is it gonna be the same turn order as it was last time?
Yes, why change things that work? Describe what you're both doing and then make your rolls together, but obviously in order. So build the scene, yes, and each other to build the scene of what you're all doing, because it's going to be a difficulty of 10 to get this tiger out from the glass. If you fail, the tiger will remain trapped in the glass, and if you succeed, the tiger will be free to join you in future levels.
Great. I'm trying to think how I want to start this, because I mean, yeah, obviously, you're gonna have to break the glass the same as last time. And I mean, I'm gonna turn to Wing and say, hey, thank you for cushioning that last one. I appreciate it, but it seems to have done you a lot more damage. So this time, I'm gonna shield myself. I'm gonna shield my own fist to break this. Don't worry, I'll cast a spell so hopefully the glass doesn't fly everywhere. But it may backfire, it may not work perfectly, and it's gonna look flashy, and yeah. So then I cast a spell that is like, it looks like a giant fist right before my fist. Is kind of like two fists next to each other, and I punch the wall once again with great light flashing everywhere.
Before you roll, let's yes and build a scene together. Withered Wing. How do you add to that?
I go looking for a door and see if I can't pick the lock on it. Because security would know that there's got to be a way into this thing to get them out. So I'm going to see what it's doing. I'm a little bit brained at the moment, so I'm thinking, I don't want her to bust her fist on the glass. So I'm going to go find me a side door into this whole thing. And there's probably going to be a lock. So I'm going to, because I'm made of shadow, I'm going to put my fingers into the hole and use it to feel the catches and, unlock the door, so to speak.
Okay.
Interesting. So yeah. They're not really together.
Yeah. So I guess
maybe whoever gets more successes is the one that doesn't bounce off, right? Yeah.
I was actually going to say, I just thought of something I was going to say. I'm going to say, now hold up, Leanna. Well, why don't you let me try something first before y'all go and bust use your magic and bust your hand on that there glass. This glass might be made more reinforced than the one down below. There's got to be a side door.
Sure, and then if you manage to find that side door, I will, I guess, change what I do.
Okay, so yes and is the collaborative technique of saying yes to what the person who before you... This is interesting that Reverse Beastmaster is almost like more of an improv game than a D&D game, because when you make one collective roll... So, how can you guys say yes to what the other person is doing, not say no to what they're doing, and work together?
Oh, I know. I could pretend that I'm breaking the glass so I can distract the birds. And then while I'm distracting the birds, you can go looking for the door. And that's also more visual effects, because then it looks like the glass is breaking, but it isn't.
Yeah. Wonderful. So the fist isn't going to hurt Leah because it's just a visual effect. She's not breaking the glass. She's distracting the birds that, as we all know, are very dangerous. Yeah. That makes so much sense. Okay, let's see this distraction, visual effects, and finding the side door and picking the lock.
All right.
Emma.
So,
No, you go first.
All right. So yeah, I'll tell you what I got. So I got 2 regular hits, 2 5s, 4 2s, and 3 6s. Not even kidding you.
Oh, I didn't write down how difficult this was.
I think you said 10?
10.
Yeah, you said 10.
Okay. How many successes did you get?
So I got 2 regular successes, so 2 regular hits, and then 3 6s. So total of 5 successes, and then I get to reroll 3 times beast, because it says beast mode. And I got 1 other 6, so beast mode again. And then 2 of the other 3 dice. So, okay, I rolled another 5. So, alright. Trying to think, how many hits was that? 3. That's total of... Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's total of 7 hits.
7 out of 10. And how many ones did you get?
I did not get any. I was very lucky this time. Because I didn't break the glass, so there was no danger.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You might have bruised your knuckles or something, you never know.
I did that last time, probably.
All right, and let's see your roll, Withered Wing, for finding and unlocking the side door as the birds are not reverberating you apart. They're distracted by Leah, and you're able to explore.
Am I allowed to use add my security to the roll?
Do you feel like it's appropriate?
Yes, because security would know about side door and that and unlocking and all that.
Then yeah, use it.
My nice. All right. I got 0 1s. I got 3, 2 4s, a 5, and 2 6s. Uh-oh. I feel beast mode. I rolled a 3 and a 6. Oh my gosh. Beast mode. That was a 1.
Oh. What do you put the 1 in?
I put the 1 into I put the 1 into something catches fire.
All right. How many successes did you get?
I got 2 6s, 3 4s, and I got a 3 and a 6, and then I got 1.
Yeah. You guys succeed. Individually, you would not have succeeded, but together, you accomplish. Describe the scene.
So as Leah goes to punch the glass, it shatters, it goes everywhere. There's lights flashing, there's flames, there's something like that. It's so convincing, it's so totally convincing. And then while all that's happening, Wing goes and finds a door, Wing, you find that door, and then now I guess you describe the rest of the scene.
I'll walk around this exhibition. I find the side door, and I just put my finger in, I jiggle it about, do the hokey pokey, and I turn around and open that door.
It opens, and a tiger.
And as the tiger steps out, I will bow dramatically to it and be like, "My lady, your exit awaits."
Well, thank you, kind sir. I really appreciate it. What might your name be?
Ma'am, my name is Withered Wing. That lady over there is Liana. And wait any further instructions.
Well, you don't look that withered at all to me. And then she's gonna look over but she done broke the glass. Wait, no, the glass is still intact. Well, y'all might not be complete idiots. But if you all want to prove that to me, stop this incessant loop of music. Stop that music. Find where it's coming from and stop it.
Does this mean we get to kill those songbirds finally? That drive me insane.
I mean, if that's where the music is coming from, then kill the songbirds. Yeah, do it. Kill the songbirds and shut off the music. That's 2 commands.
Oh my gosh.
So,
and drugs.
That's coming. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, I think what I would like to do is I would like to find the source of the music, first of all. Like, if it is the birds or if it's coming from somewhere else. So I'll do the same thing. I'll send, like, those kind of... Except instead of eyes, they're ears. So I'm going to send some ears around. One is going to go to the songbird and see if the music is coming from them. And then one is going to just float around, see if there's any speaker or anything.
Well, most definitely coming from the songbirds, I assure you.
Does that include... I don't know if that includes visual effects. I feel like it's just regular magic. But what difficulty would that be first?
Are you holding your beer? You don't have the problem track filled.
No. So
okay,
I guess I want Wing to help with that.
Yeah, mechanically, I don't think the way that this is written on paper, I don't think you can do the thing alone unless you're performing a hold my beer action. Players may attempt tasks alone, but must declare hold my beer during hold my beer action success / right. So but it's on the problem track, so I think that just generates another hold my beer. Like, you must perform a hold my beer action when the problem track fills, but I think you could do this alone if you wanted. But I would say the difficulty to tell if the songbirds are the source of the music would be like a 3.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. Hold my beer is risky because then the 3, like 1, 2, and 3 are all problems, and I already have a bunch of problem things filled out.
Well, if you send out some eyes as well, I might be able to use security to help visually locate maybe a panel that might be able to shut off speakers.
Yeah, exactly. And like, you would, as security, you would know where to kind of send out those eyes. So you'd be, yeah, that works.
There you go. And now you don't have 1 through 3 as problems. Interesting. This game punishes you for not acting with a yes and mega action.
Yeah.
It's very cool. So let's see your rolls.
All right. So I got a 4, which is a hit. Yeah. So 1, 4, 1, 1, and 1, 6. So then the rest are just 3s. I'll re-roll the 6 because beast mode. Oh, shit. I meant to just re-roll it. Okay. That's going to be a 4. So another hit. So 3 hits and 1, 1. Which...
3 hits. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can determine that the songbirds are not the source of the music, but to find out where it's coming from is going to take 3 more hits.
Yeah.
Withered Wing, do you get at least 3?
Well, I believe I do. I got... 4 was a hit, right?
Yes.
Well, I got 4... 1, 2, 3... I got 4 hits, one of which being a 6. But I did also roll a... It was also another 6, which I rolled again, which got a 5. But I also did get a 3 and a 1.
Well, where do you put the 1?
Well, the 1 is... the 1's going to go into Stampede.
Yeah, you've got 2 in that now.
And it's half full. Well, half empty.
Half full, half empty. Also, GM, I got a 1 and I put it in Caught by Zookeeper, just so you know.
All right. Well, it sounds like this succeeds. You guys determined that the source of the music is coming from a small area that is hidden behind a panel. Only security would have recognized it.
Well, I found us the panel. Sorry.
No. You're able to open it up, and you see that it's playing a vinyl record of Night on Bald Mountain. You see the name spinning around and around.
Now that looks mighty familiar. I would like to take that record, take the needle off the record and take it off, and I'll pass it to Liana and say, I believe you might know someone who might want this.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it to her the next time I see her, which hopefully she hasn't been taken away. Maybe we'll rescue her. I don't know. I don't want to think about it, but thank you.
Look, if you ever need to talk about what happened to her, I'm here to listen. Okay, I could help you work through it and whatnot. It's not an easy thing to watch someone that a close friend or such like that just be taken from you.
Well, thank you. You know what? You're my friend too. You can call me Leah if you want.
Oh, well, mighty nice of you, Leah. You may call me Wing if you wish, or Withered. Withered or Wing, I don't mind.
Maybe I'll just call you Wing because I like wings. Anyway, oh, right. Great, now that y'all beautiful things have stopped that damn music, now it's time to kill the songbirds, right? I almost forgot about that.
All right. So, what I was thinking is I might find a way on up there, and I'm pretty sure I must have come across a security baton in my past, and taking its shadow. I'm gonna bring that out, and I'm gonna just start beating them up because I know next thing one will know, my memory's shot.
The difficulty for this challenge is 21 blackjack.
Oh
21.
No!
Wow.
Yeah, we ain't gonna make this.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it even mathematically possible? I don't think it is. Like, yeah, you can't get that enough hits. You
guys have hit pretty close to 20 several times so far. Exploding dice. Let's see it happen. Also, you can't kill the songbirds yet.
Well, I'm sorry. Orders are orders. The tiger said kill them.
Yeah, the tiger did order to kill them, so we have to try to kill them.
Hey, man. Let's see it happen. 21, baby.
Yeah. It's blackjack. I'm dealing 21.
Yeah.
And you'll know what? Well, it is job of security to clear out the riffraff, and obviously these songbirds are riffraff, so I'm clearing them out to keep order in this and peace and order in this place.
Okay, and I'll use my magic to kind of create something to distract them while I pepper them with basically just like regular old elemental magic range spells, but like a whole spray of them, you know? So yeah, distracting them with visuals and distracting with visuals and then peppering them with magic, offensive magic.
Yes, and what they're doing is singing cheep, 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 cheep. But the sweet and simple dulcet tones of these birds are ripping your brain apart.
I don't care. I have to follow orders.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Okay, this roll's crazy. Okay, so I got a 1, a 2, and the rest are all hits. So 3 regular hits, 4 6s. Google, thank you.
That's 8 so
using
far.
Google to roll. Yeah, 8, and then I'm gonna re-roll the 6s because it's going beast mode. 2, 3, 4. I got a 5 and a 6. I'm re-rolling that 6. I got a 2. Well, but then I got another 1 from the re-rolls, so that's a total of 3 1s. And do you need me to tell me how many hits? Or you got them?
10.
10. All right. All right, so I'm going to put 1 more in Stampede, 1 more in Caught by Zookeeper, and 1 in Perform an HMB action. That's what I'm going to spend my problem die on.
Well, this is actually possible, Withered Wing. If you just get 11, you're going to kill these songbirds. What do you do?
Well, then I roll a 1, a 2, and the rest are all hits, with 4 of them being 6s. I rolled those. I got a 1, a 6, and a 5. And so I re-rolled that 6, and I got a 3. And by my count, that is 10.
Oh my gosh, you guys
Just
got 20
one off.
out of
It's crazy.
21. Just 1 off from killing these songbirds. You were so close. Here's how you were... What?
I do believe there's a problem that needs to be triggered off, perchance, isn't there?
Yeah, where did you put your ones? Did you fulfill any of the circles?
Well, I decided that I'll put 1 in an HMB, do I have to be in control of an animal on that level?
No. But it says players may attempt tasks alone, but must declare Hold My Beer. During Hold My Beer actions, success/beast mode dice subtract 2 hits, but rolls of 1 to 3 count as problems. It's risky.
Could it be interpreted as, like, the next task has to be a hold my beer action? Like, he'd have to perform it alone? Or, like, do you have to make up a task on the spot?
I can see that it could do that, and I could also see that it could further contribute to this round. It's an interesting, right? Like, because you're at 20 out of 21, like, couldn't that tip it over?
That would be cool, honestly. But then I guess you'd have to do an action to justify it. Like, what would your... Yeah, okay, actually, okay, yeah, that is a cool way to do it.
Yeah. If you want to fill in your hold my beer and then perform your hold my beer and then kill all the songbirds you were targeting, you can take out half of them.
I will fill my hold my beer, so I add one of my problems to hold my beer, and my other one goes into something that catches fire.
Of course.
So I was either going to set the whole level on fire or hold my beer.
If it like, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure songbirds, they don't like fire, and it might hurt them a bit, that one extra.
And it can be my fault that the fire happens. I'm a dragon. I can breathe fire.
But anyways, my hold my beer is full. Could it be that I turn to the tiger and I say, well, could you please just give us a little bit of help here? There's only 2 of us and there's so many of them. We can't do this alone.
You say this to the tiger?
Indeed.
Well, you almost got him. So, I don't know, get the rest of them. Because I think hold my beer is like something that the player has to do alone, basically.
Indeed. Players may attempt tasks alone, but must declare hold my beer. During hold my beer action, success/beast mode, dice subtract 2 hits, but rolls of 1 to 3 count as problems. Risky. So, what are you attempting to do? How many dice are you rolling, and what are the results?
I'm attempting to hunt down that last few pesky birds. I think I'm going to keep with my argument of security and keep in order to allot the full wrath of my shadow form.
Listeners, you're about to hear a 9 dice hold my beer action where success and beast mode dice subtract 2 hits, but rolls of 1, 2, 3 count as problems. Withered Wing might die. Let's see it.
I have come up with...
You have how many left? Wait, should I intervene? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9 hit points left, Withered Wing.
Oh, man.
You could die here. Let's see it.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm not going to intervene. If my player wants to off themselves, they can.
Just to get rid of those damn birds.
Yeah. Let them walk off the cliff. Let them walk off the cliff. Do not stand between your players and the bottom of the cliff. Let them walk off.
Let me start with the bad news. The bad news, you see, is I got 4 problems, and a bird is 1. I got 4 problems, and a bird is 1.
Yeah, 1s, 2s, and 3s count as problems for this hold my beer action.
I rolled 4 of those pesky ones. However, on the flip side of that, I rolled 4 4s and a 5.
Yes. You've killed a lot of birds here. Describe that, and then also describe so many bad things happening to you as you distribute your 4-1.
So, what it looks like is I'm down on the ground. I head to the nearest shadow I can find, and I go into the shadow and travel on up the wall to that roof. And it's almost like I'm popping out of portals all over there while Leia's popping off her magic. All these shadow spots are popping open, and I'm popping out, knocking birds down, and popping back in. At one point, I stop and ask that dang lion tiger for some help. She tells me that that's almost done, and to go finish them off. So my eyes might flash a little red with a bit of anger, but I still carry on, and I may have gone a few levels above it. I might have gone a bit too far outside the flow, and maybe some things that weren't meant to be killed may have been killed, but I can't say for sure. I kind of blacked out a bit. But by the end of it, the last bird's fallen to the floor, I reappear back in the spot I started in, maybe covered in a few feathers and whatnot, with a beak or 2 probably as a little trophy.
And all of the songbirds in the tower are dead.
Well,
describe the 4 things that went wrong to you.
Oh, oh gosh. Well, what I did though, what caused a bit of a ruckus, adding another level to Caught by Zookeeper. I put another point into Grievously Wounded, 1 into Relationship is wrecked, and 1 more into Stampede. I'm at a point now where any problems I get now will be triggered if I roll any ones.
Living on the edge.
Oh, glory. Hello. Highway to the danger zone, baby.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Also, as a player, I help in the conservation of songbirds. So as a player, don't condone bird killing. But my character, Leah, she hates birds with a passion, and she is so happy to see these burnt to a crisp or destroyed or blown to bits because they killed her friend.
and as a player, I do not condone the needless killing of animals just because they annoy you.
Yeah.
These magical things that resembled songbirds, as they die, you realize that they were never songbirds at all. They were constructs of magic and malice. Horrible things that when they chirped, that was their disguise. They weren't songbirds. They were containment spells. They weren't real at all.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know magic, so I just see these constructs. Oh, dang it.
Liana still hates birds. Oh, but she turns to you and just claps.
I take an exaggerated bow. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, what I do believe we fulfilled the task, ma'am. I addressed the tiger.
Yeah, y'all did great, honestly. I can't wait to see what else you do. So now I want to forget all this. Take me to get some booze, all right? I can't wait to just let loose. And Leah's like, you and me both, sister. You and me both.
Well, I suppose I'll be the sober one and make sure y'all don't go absolutely crazy.
With Withered Wing as the designated driver / guiding them upstairs to the nightclub is on level 5. Yeah. Guiding them as you all head to the nightclub on level 5, you get to level 3. Level 3 is just like level 1 and 2 in that it's spacious, has high ceilings, and a stone floor. High above your head, the ceiling has decorative rafters. It's cool in here and air-conditioned. A standalone wall that is about 10 feet high has words on it in museum font. It says, "The First Phylactery. Construction of the initial phylactery system. Early containment architecture for distributed arcane persistence. Discarded name Eleazar Alwyn. Became Lich of Oroville."
You just hear like an audible gasp from Leah. What? So this is... He had a name? He was a person? His name was Elisar. How? I've witnessed kingdoms rise and fall. I've witnessed cities change. I have been in his service for longer than I could possibly imagine. And yet, he's never once told me his name. He discarded... I never knew he had a name. I never knew he was a person. Wow.
Well, now you do. Now I do believe this is the 3rd floor. And I have a feeling, I have a feeling the security kiosk might be on this level. If we can go to that security kiosk, I might be able to get us some security badges and clearances to the higher floor to higher floors and to the doors of this place. It might be able to help us to. Nightclub's on the way first. I'm sure of it.
I heard the nightclub's on level 5, so let's get to level 5.
Well, I'm pretty
but
sure.
I guess first you go through that security kiosk.
Of course, they got to make sure not smuggling in any narcotics or whatnot. But anyways, I would like to go to the security kiosk. hit them up to collect security-related items to help us during our time here.
Are you persuading them, charming them,
I'm
sneaking the
requesting
badges from under their... Pardon?
Well, security is my job, so I would like to persuade them to allow me to be a guard.
Oh, you're applying for a job.
Well, someone's got to protect this place.
Okay,
They
let's
got a
see
lot
that
of-
roll.
Okay.
Am I out of character? Am I allowed to argue the full contingent?
The full contingent.
The full-
What's that?
The full 9d6.
Yeah, you're asking for badges, and they'll definitely get you into the nightclub as maybe like you're getting hired as nightclub bouncers or museum night guards or something like that. Yeah, the full contingent, all 9 dice, but small thought. Every one you roll at this point has serious consequences for your character. So yeah, roll those 9 dice. The GM cackles. And your friend might like to help you in some way, so why don't you yes and build the scene and roll so that it's not a hold my beer action.
What do you think? What do you think, Leanna? What do y'all thought?
Well, I could either act as your reference, so to help you get hired. I could also, if there's like if there's like a picture of the boss somewhere, I do have the ability to shapeshift, and I could look like the boss and tell them that you've already been hired. So that would be me using my passion and my job. Like, job as a mage, turning into someone. Passion is visual effects to make myself look like them. Or I could just act as a reference and it's just regular 3d6. What would you rather do?
The difficulty for this is 6.
Well, I'm pretty sure they might they'll probably have a picture of their on-duty manager, or shift manager, so that might work.
Here's a
it definitely
picture
wouldn't hurt.
of the boss. It's a framed picture, and it says, why would they have a picture of their boss? Maybe employee of the month. Yeah, it says employee of the month.
I was going to say, so that if anyone approaches the security kiosk and needs to talk to the boss, it's like one of those on-duty manager signs at restaurants, duty manager signs. Except this one has a picture so that people, as well as a name, so people know who they're looking for.
Who you're looking for is a wyvern. Leah, they look familiar to you. You know this wyvern, and when you knew her, her name was Beatrice, but she liked to be called Bee.
So does she always appear in like wyvern form, or does she have a human form like I do? Like, can she turn into a human-ish?
Wyverns have no magic. They are brutish imbeciles jealous of dragons. I'll make a full speech later when I introduce Bee, but it says
yes,
Saint Beef as the title under the picture.
Saint Beef. I see now. Okay, well, I mean, as a dragon, it's obviously very easy to like turn into a wyvern. So, I mean, I just go somewhere where the security can't see me. Like maybe there's somewhere where they disable the cameras. Maybe Wing can help with that and transform into the boss. Is that require roll, or does that like just happen?
This is all one round, one roll, one improv game where you guys have to work together. It's interesting. I like this game. It's just interesting. It's super different, right? That you guys are, there's one challenge. It's out of 6. You guys are both going to roll. And I guess if it fails, then it'll be that they saw you shape change or, you know, that. So there's lots of implications to this failure roll. But yeah, one round, one difficulty for both of you.
Well, every level will have toilets, right? There wouldn't be security cameras in the toilets.
True. Yeah.
There you go.
And like as she's walking to the toilet, she's like, "Oh my god, I never thought I'd have to turn into a wyvern." Those, like, she just kind of goes off on a rant about wyverns. She's a little bit racist against them. And then like also that Beatrice, wow, okay, I get to see her, and she's just doing the. But anyways, my rolls are so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. No 6s or 1s. The rest were mediocre. So yeah, five hits.
Withered Wing, if you get 1 hit and no problems, you're golden.
Well, now, I can tell you I got a 6, so that's definitely a hit. I've got 2 5s, 2 4s, a 3, and 3 2s.
Perfect. Roll that beast mode 6 again to see if it's a 1.
It was a 3.
Wow.
Beast mode.
Wonderful.
Well, now, so, Leo goes off to the toilet and for some reason does not return. Instead, this wyvern seems quite important, rocks on up. As I'm entering the security kiosk, and I'm talking to the guy at the counter there, saying, "Excuse me, I love working security. I've been working private for a while now. I was wondering if you might have an opening on your security force that needs immediate filling, if you will." And it's probably just as I'm saying there that the guy's about to answer is when this mighty important looking wyvern walks on in, and
yeah,
I'll hand over. I'm handing over.
Oh, okay, thanks. So yeah, Beatrice walks in, and she just says, well, in Beatrice's voice, because Leah would know that. So, who's this person? What's going on over here? I need a report.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I was just asking this fine gentleman here if there was a position that needed immediate filling on your security force. See, I have a background as a private contractor in security, and I was wondering if you might have a job position that needs filling here. I'm Withered Wing, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Well, she's going to kind of like mentally check the roster and think, well, security is has a pretty high turnover rate. You there? She turns to one of them. You're fired. You're you're fired. She just turns to one of them and says, "You haven't been performing up to standards. We will see where this new hire is going to take us. So just hand over your badge and uniform, and yeah, you're good to go."
Well, might obliging of you, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, okay, thank you. Yep. I touch the shadow of each object that is handed to me, and I take the essence of that object in its shadow, and its shadow, and I'm now hired as security. I'm wearing like my body kind of flattens down and takes on a more uniformed form of the security. You can see that all their tools, like the flash, there's a shadow flashlight, but it doesn't show light. It probably shines shadow. A baton, maybe pepper spray, taser, and a set of keys and a key card with the clearance of the one that was just fired.
Nice. Which is, of course, at least a nightclub.
Mm-hmm. Maybe higher? No.
Yeah. And as I walk out, I tell the other ones, so, yeah, if you guys also don't want to get fired, get on the security breach that has happened on previous level and this level, and just get on it, okay? I'm going to give this guy an orientation.
Excellent. They all rush out from the security kiosk, dropping their donuts, leaving their coffees on the kiosk counter, and they rush down to the level where you exploded the glass. You've cleared the security from here on up.
So before we leave this level, I'm gonna walk on over, and I'm gonna pull the shadow of the donut and the coffee and take a bite. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I tasted a good donut. It's a little dry, but it'll do. And oh, this is coffee. I ain't tasted coffee in almost 2 decades. Yeah, the shadows hold memories of And so the tastes and smells and sights and feels of things translate with the shadows. I'll explain to Lee.
That's... Never heard of that. Shadow magic. Yeah, definitely gonna learn about that. But, yeah, I need to get out of this wyvern form. It's just giving... My skin's crawling. My scales are crawling.
Office behind the counter. Oh, you can do it right there. Okay.
Yeah. So, I guess now we head on to the next level?
Yes, walking through level 3. There's another museum display. Behind the glass is a little moving scene from Elisar's life. It's a cozy home office with a bookshelf, a laboratory workbench, and a bearskin rug on the ground. This is the phylactery level, remember? And the workbench has a soft light shining down on a square leather belt pouch, elaborately pressed with braiding design. The belt pouch is partially open and has a light inside spilling out, hinting at what's inside. Next to the diorama is a bronze plaque on the wall, saying the list of other phylacteries. So this is like, there's a plaque for this, it says my phylactery. And then next to that diorama is a bronze plaque on the wall saying the list of other phylacteries as equally amazing and renowned. It's blank for a long space where things could be listed, and then says at the bottom, self-explanatory.
I love it.
I don't know, but I think I might need this explained to me. I'm a bit out of the loop on this. The phylactery stuff. I guess you could say I've lived a sheltered life for quite a bit of time.
Yeah, I guess it would all be in the shadows now, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah, I might be blind once, but now I see. But I don't see about this.
So, yeah, that's how his office looks like. I've worked there a lot as his assistant, or when he was doing experiments on me, like the artifact assimilation that you saw, he would do that to me as well. Like, I would assimilate things and become more powerful. But anyways, yeah, he had that plaque up. He's trying to think of more and more other liches that are as powerful as him, and there aren't any. I think we've crossed them off together. We have to eliminate the competition, you know. So we went and fought them, and we won. And yeah, little badge at the end, self-explanatory, because we were the best.
Well, that is an interesting learning technique, knocking off the competition to make yourself stronger.
Yeah, and then assimilating them too.
Well, that sounds a bit like gambling with your life a bit too much. But who am I to judge? I mean, look at me. I live it as a shadow now, but...
Well, he didn't have to gamble his own life because he was undead. So he just used my life force instead. Paid off in some ways, and other ways it didn't.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through all that. And you probably had to go through it alone.
Yeah, well, he was all I knew. I thought it was just me and him and nothing else. It was us against the world. But now I don't want to ever see him again. Or maybe if I do, I want to kill him, but I can't kill him.
Well, if you need help with that, if you need help in that regards, you let me know, right? If you ever need anyone to talk to, you come find me. I'm a good listener.
Definitely keep that in mind.
All right, now let's see what we got to do here.
Now, what's with all this yammering and self-pity and stuff? Time to get to a club, all right? Just let loose, girl, let loose. Come on, we're gonna let loose together. We're gonna get wasted. Forget all this lich stuff, all right? Well, okay.
As you turn to leave, underneath the bear rug is the shadow of a bear. She lifts her head up from underneath the bear rug and says, "Oh, hey, Nasiba," and whoever gets the sock first says, "Oh, hey, Nasiba, nice to see you out and about." Her name is Shaklo Pelletier. Her personality trait is faintly apologetic, but she still will give you orders. And what she wants more than anything else in the world is to be a musician. The first person with a sock puppet on your hand gets to play Shaklo for the rest of the session and buffet the other players with the petty desires of the museum diorama animal.
I already have an animal.
And I already have an animal, but we've got an animal following us, so it'll have to be me.
I see a sock. You are Shaklo. Shaklo is a bear who is faintly apologetic, a bit shy. She still gives you orders, because Reverse Beastmaster. Sometimes her orders are phrased a bit more as requests, but you still must follow them. And what she wants more than anything else in the world is to be a musician, if only someone would tutor her in that. Maybe when she escapes from here with you, Muse can teach her that when you leave. Who knows? But anyway, Shaklo lifts her head from under the bear rug.
Hi. I'm sorry if I startle you. Would you mind helping me out of here? It's a bit cramped. And this rug is rather heavy. So,
Okay.
if you're able to, would you mind just popping on in and lending a hand or two, a paw or two even, before? Well, now, I'm sure something can be sorted out. The last exhibit we were at had a side door. What say you we go see if we can? I've now got clearance. I can see if I can unlock the door and we'd try to lift this rug up there.
Yeah, that works. And then I can help you by maybe obscuring the security camera with some fogs, with some fog and shadow effects.
Oh, absolutely. That would be much obliged.
With nobody in the security kiosk, and with your literal security clearance keys, this difficulty is only a 3.
I guess I'll just go with him then.
Yeah, well, you're both participating so that it's not a hold my beer action, which double kills you, triple kills you, because 1 through 3s are problems. So really the danger here is how many 1s are you going to roll? As you clearly use your job with your keys to unlock this door, so you're rolling at least 6 dice, Withered Wing.
Yeah. I think I'll just roll the regular 3. I'll just lift the rug off. That's how I'll contribute, so I don't make you do a hold my beer.
And the security cameras.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually,
there's no one to watch them?
Thought, yeah, exactly. So I don't think I need to do anything about that. I think I could just go in, roll regular 3d6s and lift the rug.
My players are realizing the danger of this game, which is 22 hit points.
Yeah, I'm at half. I honestly want problems to start happening, but it doesn't feel justified in this scenario. Maybe the problems can be saved until we get to the nightclub.
Or we'll see them right here. Withered Wing, what do you roll? Because you definitely have at least your job, right?
Absolutely. I'm just going to go play it safe and just roll with my security enforced on top of my normal 3d6. So, I rolled 1. I rolled a 2, 2 3s, and 2 4s.
Okay, and Leah, your rolls real quick here. That is a success, obviously.
Yeah, so then 4 3 3, so I just got 1 hit and 2 nothing.
Okay, no problems for you. Withered Wing, what do you put your problem 1 into?
Well, my problem is that these I probably don't do it quite well with it makes me look like a bit of a fool, so I lose a bit of social standing.
Yeah, she's gonna call you a pig for the rest of the game. Oh, I didn't know you were one of those pigs. But so politely, it only slipped out the first time. And when she thinks you can't hear.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you were one of those pigs. What was that, ma'am? Oh, nothing. Sorry, I didn't say anything. I was clearing my throat. Oh, all right then. Come on out from underneath that there rug and let's get you on out of here. We're on our way to the club, I believe. Oh, the club. Well, I would like to leave with you guys, and maybe if you could find someone who could possibly teach me the art of making music. Well, sure we'll be able to facilitate that somewhere down the track. But out you come there before anything more untoward should happen.
Well, now that we got another companion, y'all know where to go. Do I have to keep on reminding you?
Yes, I hear you, ma'am. But there's one more floor we apparently got to go through to get past before we get to that there nightclub.
Aren't we on the 5th floor right now?
You're currently on the
we're on the
3rd floor, heading to the...
Oh, 3rd?
We're on the 3rd floor.
Heading to the 4th.
Oh, oh man. I thought we were on the 4th as the security was there, but I guess it was on the 3rd. All right.
It's been on the 3rd since we invented it earlier this adventure.
Been there the whole time.
Oh, man.
Literally, Ed. Okay. Floor 4. High above your head, the ceiling has decorative rafters. A standalone wall that is about 10 feet high has words on it in museum font. It says, "The Hatching, the First Bond. Establishment of the Arcane Parabrand Protocol. Formalized magic linkage between Lich and Dragon. Mutual amplification. As you turn a corner, guided by the internal walls that stretch 10 feet tall, not all the way to the ceiling, some birds... Well, no, you killed all those. You come upon a massive structure. It's a blue and silver dragon, the size of a T-Rex skeleton in the movie Jurassic Park, much taller than you.
Well, now, that is a mighty good-looking exhibition right there.
Well, thank you. Leah's kind of like fanning herself. Just like, magnificent, aren't I? I mean, they could have like made my scales a little bit brighter. Cause like, yeah, no, like, why are they so dull actually? Like,
Well, hold your horses there. Are you saying that their depiction of dragonkind is exact replica, more or less, of you?
I mean, I'm way better looking than that, actually. Like, way shinier scales, nicer horns and stuff. Like, who made this? But yeah, and also that's like me when I was younger, like a smaller version of me.
Absolutely, and you do have a lot more lively looking eyes too.
Well, thank you.
Oh God, now I'm stammering. I just need to take a moment, please excuse me.
Understandable, and man, that picture adds about like 2,000 pounds to fiction.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit vain. That's the silver dragon in me.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but we should probably keep moving.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You hear a tiny voice scream and say, "Eck! It's Leah! Hide!"
Did anyone else hear that?
I don't know. It sounded like some really small, insignificant voice.
Oh, now that's just mean. No one is insignificant, no matter how small. I heard someone once say, "Peoples are a peoples, no matter their size."
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Like, you have to have respect for the humans too, and yeah. Okay, I understand. But yeah. Anyways, where did that noise come from?
Do a roll to see if you can find where that noise came from. If not, it'll be in the epilogues. Who made that noise?
Okay.
I would like to look for a panel to access the security cameras on this level, to use them to find it. See if I cannot find out who might have said that, because that them. If they saw us and saw Lee and they were running, they got to be somewhere in the open, or, at some point they got to come out into the open.
Yes. Yes, and that Leah's player.
In addition to looking through the security cameras, I will also send out a motion detecting spell to see if I can locate, pinpoint like the movement of the running or the hiding or even the air moving. Like basically just looking for movement using a spell. Which will
Tell him which camera feed to look at when there's so many on this whole floor. Yes.
Exactly. And, that doesn't involve visual effects, so I'll just do 3d6 plus 3d6. And all I rolled is a 6, and then the rest are mediocre. And I'm gonna re-roll that 6. And that's a 1. So 1 hit and a problem.
Oh yeah, I didn't say the difficulty was 5.
So it's all on you.
Which problem did you fill?
I'll put 1 toward you get brained.
Said difficulty was 5?
Yes, the difficulty is 5 with 4 remaining.
All right. Well, I rolled a 1, so I got a problem. Then I rolled a 3, and you're not going to believe this, but the rest of them are 5s, so that's 4. I repeat, 4 5s.
Good, you got up to 5. You find the snail.
Snail.
Well, I think I have located the source of our little voice. We don't need to go running off anywhere in a hurry. It is slowly making its way past your exhibit there, Lee.
You see the snail in the security camera go into the base of the dragon statue. At the base of the dragon statue, there is a small hole, like a mouse hole, in a wall. It's well lit inside. Do you get on the ground and look in to where on the camera you saw the snail go?
Well, I might I would do that, mostly because it's to keep my pants from falling down, though, because my belt seems to have gone. as I put my problem, I lose an item of clothing. My pants keep falling down because my belt's gone, and it's kind of embarrassing. So I'm standing at the panel, and I feel my pants starting to slip, so I'll quickly drop to the floor, and I'll just wiggle my way over, and I'm like, yeah, excuse me there, little snail fella. What, we don't need, she don't mean you no harm, I'm sure, but why don't you come on out of there, and I'll make sure she don't do nothing untoward to you. Right, Lee? You ain't gonna hurt this little, this poor, vulnerable little snail here, are you?
I mean, it would be a waste of my effort and energy. So yeah, I know this snail can live another day.
Mighty kind of you. Although a bit weird way of saying it. But anyway, ma'am or Sir Snail, why don't you come on out of that there hole and let's talk this through.
The snail transitions from screaming something like, "You'll never get me, you nefarious lich minion," to, "You're not here to get me? You didn't come here to stop my plan to free the shadows?"
Well, that's kind of what we've been doing.
Yeah.
Yes. They just freed me from the floor below. So I can vouch for them.
They also freed me, and they're going to take me to the nightclub and buy drinks for me. So, I mean, if you want in on that, they'll take you as well. She kind of stares at the two of them, especially Leah.
Yeah, yes, ma'am, we're getting there. I promise you that will be our next stop after this floor. But we also freed the line from the first floor. I believe his name was Alisar Eloin. No, wait, that's the guy of this museum.
Yeah, that's the guy.
and Anvar it is. But was the lion's name.
The snail seems reassured. It quickly exits out of the... Actually, looking inside, it's like a small hole, like a mouse hole in the base of the dragon statue. It's lit. Inside, the entire statue base is hollow. The floor is sand. There's a heat lamp giving off a faint red light overhead. It's cozily warm inside there, and you can feel the heat radiating out. And the walls inside of that little base of the statue have cactuses painted on them. Anyway, the snail hightails it out of there. Can't hightail. The snail slowly...
High shells out of there.
Yeah, it high shells out of there. Looking behind it warily, and trapped between a dragon, a shadow, and a hard place, it says, "Okay, well, if they vouch for you, then I'll believe it."
Yeah, why don't you climb your way on? Just shuffle your way onto my hand. I can carry you. Might be a bit faster transport for you. It'll be true of my honor if you would allow that to happen.
But first, why? It turns to Leah with its little snail wavy tentacle things. Eye stalks?
Yeah.
Eye stalks. It turns to Leah with its eye stalks and it says, "Why are you freeing the shadow animals? And why are you undoing their magical hold? I mean, until St. Beef's magic is stopped, they're trapped here, so why are you helping?"
Well, because I believe all creatures should be free. None of them should be bound to chains. None of them should be forced to do what something else does, even though that's exactly what these animals are doing. But I think they're trying to break their bonds too. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but yeah, I want them all to be free, just like I want to be free one day of the Lich.
Wow, that makes sense. Well, I know you can do it. You, former Lich minion Leah and friends, you can do it. You can come up with a plan to free the shadows from the museum. I trust you. And with that, it withdraws back into its snail shell and closes its trapdoor, terrified and totally done for the day.
Oh, wait, I had more questions. Oh, well, okay, I guess I'll...
Well, I'll pick it up. I'll pick that shell up just carefully. Actually, I'll just gently move it onto my hand, and I'll just pick it up off that floor. So, because there's a lot of big people. There's 4 big people and creatures in this here room, and it might get squished. We don't want that now, do we?
I mean, it seemed like it found a really good home inside me. I mean, my inside my statue, right?
Yeah.
Which
and
but you can see that this was not its home, and you can see that it was scared of whatever did live here, because like you saw it like look around and kind of like get out of there as soon as it could.
Okay.
And whatever's happening in there, I could feel some heat radiating off of this Lee, and it's almost like it's lifelike. Almost, I don't like it.
Well, I mean, I don't want things like they're not just allowed to go live in my body whenever they want. Okay, like they have to pay their rent. So she's gonna knock on her statue. Say hello, anyone there?
I'll stand behind her, ready to pull her back if anything should happen.
It's about 6 inches tall. There's heat lamps in there, and it's warm and cozy, but there's nobody in there right now.
And wait, what was this? It was a statue of me, like a little statuette?
It's sort of like the movie Jurassic Park. It's a big old T-Rex sized statue of you, like almost life size where you were then in your growth curve, but the base of the statue is about 6 inches tall, and the inside is hollow, I would say, perfect, because there's no one to gasp anymore at my reveal, so I'll just say it's perfect home for a scorpion.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Shock horror.
You want to go to level 5?
Yeah, let's go to level 5. Yeah, let's go to level 5. But I mean, I guess before we go, it's like, really, they made a desert inside of me. They made it all hollow in a desert. Like, they want to say that I'm empty inside. That's so rude. So rude. I'm gonna have a lot of words with whoever made my statue.
Lee, let me just calm you down there. But they would have made it hollow to save on material costs, and also you got to think about structural integrity of the floor as well. If they made it accurate weight to weight ratio, you may as well just put your statue down on the floor, on the ground level, and then you'll be saying that they don't think you're of higher importance.
Okay, I guess you're right.
So what they would have done is they would have made it hollow so that can be transported around a lot more easier, and so that it doesn't break the building.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Well, all right.
I guess now, if we're done...
Level 5.
If we're done here, I do believe we got a nightclub to get to.
Sure do.
I hope y'all got your IDs, because I'm going to need to see them before you enter.
This is the top level of the tower, level 5. It's spacious with high ceilings, rafters, and a stone floor. The temperature is a little warmer in this top story, the air conditioning not quite able to keep up. A standalone wall that is about 10 feet high has words on it in museum font. It says, "Today, high synchronization between dragon and lich arcane outputs. There's a Lego-sized town in the middle of the huge open space that you can walk around and over. It's labeled, the first citywide demonstration of draconic output, urban scale magical discharge, unplanned, but instructive. Buildings are being destroyed, people are screaming and running, but all as little figurines. So, like, there's like a little plastic flame, a little figurine of someone dying, and you hear something move up in the rafters. It doesn't sound like all the birds you've seen. It sounds much, much larger, and as you look up, you notice that beyond this diorama is the entrance to the nightclub, but before you can get to that, a dark blue wyvern, like a dragon, but its arms are its wings, flaps and switches which rafter she's perching from to better look at you. Leah?
Well, now,
Leah, you know this
yes.
wyvern. Her name was Beatrice, but she liked to be called Bee. You're not sure why she's going by Saint Beef now. She's no saint. An inferior dragon-like creature, wyverns are jealous, petty misers who spend the entirety of their brief lifespan longing for the magic and dignity of the true dragons. You remember this one came to the Lich of Oroville willingly, a few years before you left him. She initially asked and later begged, but he was never interested in bonding with her. It seems that even now, after you've left the Lich, there's still no place in his heart for this pitiful, vicious, spiteful, magicless creature.
Well, if it isn't Beatrice. What? I would say nice to see you, but the last time you tried to fight me and you really... Yeah, I wiped the floor with you, so it wasn't very nice reunion. But, hi. What's going on here? Are you behind all this?
well, now, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's be civil about this. I do believe I've not been introduced personally yet, ma'am, but my name is Withered Wing. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Did you make this here miniature sculpture?
As her pet scorpion jumps from her back and is in mid-attack of you, she screams and fights you, and during combat, she's, you know how like villains like to have like a villain speech? So she's like soaring through the air and whooping, and you know, the scorpion lands unnoticed on the floor. Anyway, and she goes, I would never summon you here on purpose. Leah, you are the worst. You didn't appreciate the immortality that you had with the Lich. At least I can run this museum for him and be of use. You had it all and you threw it away. You're ungrateful and you don't appreciate what you had, all the privilege, and you threw it away. And indeed, you guys remember that the snail said that the snail had the plan and all the animals talked about how their boss was the snail? Anyway, the plot is pre-written for us in this one-page game. The spider was sent by the snail. The snail was talking about how they were trying to break the animals out. Break the magic, you guys. Okay, anyway. And she attacks you. You guys are rolling defense this time. As the wyvern is going to be swooping down from above, scratching you with its back claws because it doesn't have arms. It doesn't have arms. And Withered Wing, the attack against you is going to be a stealthy scorpion sneaking up from behind you. So you guys just roll defense. And this whole combat is 1 round. The number that you have to succeed in the combat, otherwise you'll lose, is going to be 13. Because that's an unlucky number. Good luck.
So, hold on. Is it Wing first and then me? Or
it doesn't matter, because it's just sort of like your 2 defensive rolls, so you can do it in any order you want. Describe how you're defending yourself. You're defending... Each of you is defending from a different risk, if this makes sense. There's a shadow scorpion sneaking up behind Withered Wing, having dropped from... That was the thing living in the base of the diorama. It was the scorpion. And the wyvern is swoop attacking Leah with its back claws. Because it doesn't have front arms, because it's a wyvern.
Ah, I see. So, I guess I can go first. I'm going to say, yeah, last time we fought, last time we interacted, I don't know if I'd even call that a fight. I didn't even have to go to dragon form. Let's see if you improve. Let's see if you'll make me use my dragon form. And I bet you won't. But hey, you never know. And then, she's going to basically just, she's going to cast a spell that, defends herself, basically a magical armor spell. It's in the form of these kind of glittering silver scales, but they're translucent, all kind of over her, and then she's going to take her hands and then, kind of make also a shield. And that's going to be... And the shield is going to take the form of another dragon, basically. Yeah, another dragon, but this time a kind of Chinese zodiac dragon, kind of parrying the other one off. That's my VFX. It looks really nice and fancy. And then... Oh, actually, no. My VFX is going to be... I'm going to try to blind her, basically. As she makes contact with that zodiac dragon, a flash of light occurs and she's blinded, basically. So, so we're each individually doing it? Or is there
the total has to reach 13 to succeed. Otherwise, you're both taken out by these enemies.
All right. So I'll tell you what I got. I got 2 regular hits, and I got 2 6s, which so then 4 hits, and then I rolled another 6. That's another hit, another 1, and let's see what the last 6 is rerolled to. Another 6, another 1. So a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
6 hits? Okay, that's almost half.
6 hits.
Yeah, basically half-ish. And how many ones?
2 ones. So, I'm gonna say that... I guess it would make sense that a relationship is wrecked. That's gonna be one of the problems. And then, I guess, caught by Zookeeper?
You are indeed caught by the Zookeeper. Saint Beef.
Yeah.
And the relationship with her, I would say, unrecoverable.
Okay. Oh, well, okay.
Withered Wing. Roll. If you don't get 7, you guys might lose this fight.
All right.
What happens is the scorpion says, Mistress, I would love to take this shadow and make a new exhibit from it.
Well, now let's talk about that a bit. I'll be constantly trying to try keep things under control. Let's talk this out first. Let's keep a bit of peace and order while using the security baton to deflect any attacks, just to, make sure I don't get hit. The only way will be able to get 7 if I don't roll any 6s is to use all my die. So I've been trying to figure out how I'm able to bring security into this, and how to bring keeping order into this. The keeping order was easy, just trying to try to talk it out, try and calm everyone down, which could tack on to security.
Yeah.
If the GM will allow it.
I allow it.
Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, that is lucky. That is super lucky. I got 2 2s. I got 2 2s, a 3, 3 4s, and 3 6s.
Woo! If any of those 6s get
mode. You. 6, 5, 1.
Roll that 6 again. We'll see if you have a second problem.
I got another 6. Beast mode! Overdrive!
Yes.
Give it overdrive! You won't believe this, but it's another 6!
Oh my goodness.
Beast mode! Keep it alive! Sorry. And my final roll is a 4.
Success! You both win
Huzzah!
your combats. Leah, of course the wyvern couldn't even injure you in your elf form. And then Withered Wing, you sense the scorpion with your shadow spider senses coming up behind you. And you turn, and the scorpion is much smaller than you. And now that you know it's there, its poison stinger is no threat to you because you can easily dodge it. You guys describe the scene.
So, as I'm fighting the scorpion, I'm just dodging it. I get a little bored after my pleas of let's just talk this out. If diplomacy fails, so at the I make a plan, and at the very last second, I move out of the way, and the scorpion's tail gonna get stuck in that little whatchamacallit, showpiece, the little, I can't remember what it's called now. Exhibit, that's the one, that's the word. In the exhibit there, and I watch Liana, and I'll try and back her up where I can, but I know this is a personal fight for her, so I'll leave it to her, mostly. So, if you want to describe your end of the fight.
Okay. Well, so the diplomacy, was that meant for both the wyvern and the scorpion, or just for the scorpion?
I'm just shouting the entire time to everybody, let's just talk this out. But obviously, they're hell-bent on destroying us, so that's going to fall on probably deaf ears. So, but
I see.
It's
Okay,
up to you.
On my end, it would be, so then she tries to like rake at me with her back claws, but then hits that like Chinese zodiac dragon, and then a flash of light happens. Then she tries again and just keeps on getting buffeted by light, and then Leah kind of just says, "B, you should really think. I don't think that's what you want, to be the Lich's pet. You may think you want it, I mean, okay, here's the thing. First of all, I'm holding you off just with this spell. I kind of wished you would beat me so that I could go into dragon form and we could duke it out there, but I don't know. Do you want to keep on dueling? We can keep on fighting. I can go into my dragon form. We can duke it out. We can brawl again. But just think, is that really what you want?
The wyvern is an idiot. It wants nothing more than to be the pet of the lich. The bear is going to ask, can you have the bear ask the scorpion, why did you betray us?
Why would you go and... Sorry for asking, but why would you go and do a thing like that and betray us? And to the wyvern of no people. I'm sorry, but isn't that a cowardly thing to do?
The scorpion shrugs and says, it's in my nature.
Oh? Well, it's in my nature to, eat meat, climb trees and eat honey. But I don't always do that. Why couldn't you? Now, I'm probably going to have to, I apologize for this, but I'm probably going to have to ask that lovely shadow creature there to kill you. Well, hold on now. No, I'm sorry, but it has to be done. He needs to die. and Withered Wing, having no choice in the matter, just curb stomps the scorpion.
Oof! One less shadow scorpion betraying shadows, making them into immortal diorama actors that you don't have to pay or feed.
I am so sorry that it came to this. May you find rest in the nether life.
Leah, how does the wyvern end the battle?
How does the wyvern end the battle? Well, she just keeps on coming and coming and coming, and Leah's she doesn't actually want to kill this wyvern. She feels really bad for it. So she turns into her dragon form. So basically this massive blue and silver dragon with scales that are the color of her hair, like a bright, vibrant blue of sapphire or lapis lazuli, and then with silver wings, like silvery wings and silver horns and stuff like this. Like just this magnificent creature that's 70 feet long, 30 feet high, and just pins down the wyvern there. And then with the wyvern pinned down, she's like, you think that's what you want, but it's not. If you want to be bonded to someone, I can help you find someone that's not the lich, because believe me, I've been bonded to him for 500, 600 years, and you become powerful. You become incredibly powerful, but only a true dragon can have that. Wyverns can't make that bond. Just, you want something that you cannot have. Even if you wanted it, he couldn't give it to you. But I understand, you want a bond. I can help you find someone to make that bond for you.
Do you remember how it said your relationship? Do you remember that problem? That's the one you checked out?
Yes.
She does not accept your offer, and upon losing the battle, simply flees, saying, "We'll face again one day, and I'll be stronger than you then." Because remember, you broke that relationship as part of the story.
That's fair. Well, she wanted to try. She didn't want to kill.
Yeah, she's not dead. But
Yeah.
she also won't let you matchmake for her.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right. Nightclub time. You guys, the story ends with you proceeding to the nightclub at the top of the tower. You've climbed a lot of stairs, so the nightclub is sort of one of those places where people are already exhausted when they arrive, and then plus alcohol. Let's just say, there's
Something's
more
bound to
vomit
catch
and-
fire.
Yeah, this is the most dangerous nightclub you've ever been in, really. Yeah, and with your problem list, something is bound to catch fire. Listeners, they have 2 tallies each. In the 3 tallies, something catches fire, so it's quite the night. The bear shyly requests that you buy her some drinks from the bar, and she listens along to the music. The tiger makes some back corner deals with some shady people and starts dancing like crazy. And you guys take us out. Joining us this time were Leah Lazuli.
Well, it turns out that the heat that from scales and alcohol doesn't mix. I better get out of here. But yeah, no, it was honestly great meeting you, Wing. You're a great listener. And maybe one day Beatrice will see the error of her ways. Also, I don't know, they should just polish the scale of that statue a little bit. But you know what? This adventure turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm happy.
You could cast one last visual effects spell on that statue if you want. Your parting gift to the museum.
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
Difficulty 5.
I'm just hoping I get a problem. Come on. I want to make it catch fire. I just keep on getting 6s.
And then the nightclub burns down.
It's funny, I did not roll a single one, but I wanted one so bad.
Nightclub stay standing.
Yep. Yeah, I did not roll a single one. I rolled like a lot of hits though. Yes.
The statue looks shinier. The statue looks amazing. You sign it at the bottom. You're like,
Yes.
actually endorsed now. And Withered Wing.
Well, now, I don't think I should work here. After all, the boss is a bit batshit crazy, and some of the people that I work with are just not good people at all. I might resign. I might have to go back and maybe find another job. But first, I got a promise to upkeep. I gotta go find a teacher for this here bear to teach her some music. Maybe back on the mainlands.
Maybe in a future adventure. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. See you next time.